I think we doing an interview with Sauce Walker today. Y'all gotta tell me what should I ask Sauce Walker? He's fucking these bitches on OnlyFans, ain't he? My boy. Is he fucking these bitches on OnlyFans? So I said, your ass was drunk? You know what it is? I feel like so y'all haven't seen the bottle for a while, so I filled one of these. It's like a mini cup, but it was straight with tequila. I mean, I did it just now too, but I did it about like halfway or three-quarter way. I thought I was like energized at the beginning of last night's stream, and I'm gonna be honest with you, like I know when my stream is hitting. And last night I was just like, I'm talking, but nigga, I'm not no regular bum ass streamer. You know what I mean? Like I'm numero uno for a reason. Y'all come here for damn near a comedy show. Y'all come here for roast. Y'all come here for good details. Y'all don't come here for me to be like, oh yeah, that's okay. Like, nah, that's not me. That's Ruri and Millie Mall. So I in real time, I'm like, yo, this stream sucks. That's what I'm saying to myself. And I'm like, yo, bruv, cut I'm not trying to just clip farm and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, bro, just cut the stream, nigga. Come back with some fire. People want to get good content, and fortunately, when you've done this long enough, you know when it's not the best. And I didn't think last night was the best. Usually, when I wake up, I watch my streams, and I know I ain't gonna try to watch last night because I know how I felt. So anyway, I'm back here today. So I'm gonna stream with you. I dealt with my dogs. I woke up. I woke up early. I actually woke up at 7:30. Woke up early, dealt with my dogs, took a shower, and then I'm on here, and then I got to do a Sauce Walker interview. That's the only reason I'm gonna leave. But it's other than that, we good. All right, we don't usually stream at this time, so salute to the people in the UK and everybody in Europe. This is your time, like this is like prime time for y'all. Usually, y'all watching the stream at fucked up times because I'm streaming on East Coast and West Coast timing. All right. Somebody said his morning mix was wild chat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yo, we had to run down a little Trump playlist real quick. You know, after the intro song, I started with Euphoria, but then we went to Got It On Me, which is Pop Smoke, which he samples Many Men. Then we went to Many Men, and of course, we had to clown the shooter, man. The goofy ass nigga who the nigga got spliffed for no reason. The nigga went out to eat on his birthday. A sniper shot to the dome in the worst way. He was dissing on Trump. Now we put that bum in a fucking goddamn garbage can. And then, of course, we ended it with Tall Facts. All right, cool. Not too much on Trump, but even though some of the Trump stuff is bleeding into hip hop because there's a lot of people going to talk about that. Remember I was telling you about YSL Woody last night? Bro, the niggas, he's collecting these bags. I don't know who is his manager. He's collecting these bags though. I found another interview with this motherfucker. Look, what's his name? YSL Woody. There's a project. It's like handing out checks to every bum ass nigga. But they try to create some riveting content, so you can't be mad at them. I seen a clip. Did the full thing not come out? Danza Project. I seen some shit where YSL Woody was there. Let me see if I can find it. All right, I guess they didn't put the clip up yet, but they have like a preview. Danza Project Instagram. As I said, I think Woody's now just becoming a influencer, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's one of those things where like last night I was being a little bit facetious in like, oh no, it's great to snitch and whatever. Let's be very clear. Like whether you're a civilian or you're not a civilian, obviously I'm not in the streets. I'm a civilian. I reserve the right to communicate with law enforcement to prosecute anybody who do any type of criminal activity against me. And make sure you clip that because I definitely will stick to that. However, I do believe in loyalty, right? So for example, if I decided for whatever reason, shit happens in life. If I'm like, yo, I want to go do some bullshit. And me and my homie said, all right, cool. Or especially if I'm the person. And by the way, that's why me and 6ix9ine had to have a talk. Because I was like, yo, 6ix9ine, yeah, these niggas are kind of career criminals. They're gangbangers and shit like that. But like, yo, you kind of had them shooting at rappers. Like, come on, bro. Like, you got to hold it down for them, like, when you get caught. And, we had to have like a powwow and a talk of why he would cooperate. Because for me, even though I'm not a street nigga, I do believe in loyalty. And both aren't the same thing, right? Being a street nigga and not snitching doesn't mean loyalty, right? It's two different things. So when I'm saying when it comes to like, these particular guys and like I was it seems favorable these days is that we have to point out to people and especially kids that what they've learned, thought, or have been used as scare tactics don't exist anymore. The reality is this. If you are a cooperant, and this is why I would encourage anyone, follow the Akademiks Pussy Nigga Association mantra. Don't get into the streets. Because y'all get in there thinking that there's these ideologies that everybody shares. There's these codes that everybody shares. There's these rules that everybody will actually respect. And I always say to people, why would you expect people who can't officially respect the law, but they'll have a criminal code? You can't trust. There's no honor among thieves. And that's my thing, right? Again, we're just in that era where you're going to get a YSL Woody who, at the end of the day, was he down with YSL? Yes. Should he be on the stand? No. There is no trick in the prosecutor. It's either you're not going to cooperate or you're going to cooperate. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this. The fear of retribution when it came to snitching was that if you cooperated, you're done. Niggas is going to kill your family, your mama, you're going to get killed. That is not the case anymore, especially among hip-hop groups or these fake gangs who have no organizations. Now, I won't say that when it comes to like the cartel. Yeah, if you snitch on a cartel, they won't forget, right? If you snitch on Young Thug and YSL and the Slats, nothing happens. I'm sorry to tell you. Because I'm not trying to put this person's safety in jeopardy, which I don't think it would be, there's a person who cooperated in the case. I won't say who. It was somebody not that well known, but he was around. I don't want to say what case because, again, I don't want people. I remember, but he took the stand and he sent away people he sent away dozens of people for over, on average, at least 20 years. When that person communicated with me, I was like, damn, how'd you get my number? But I'm talking to the guy. He said the most surprising thing to me ever. He said, yo, Ak, I still live in the same hood that I lived in before. We all think that when you cooperate, you need witness protection. I mean, 6ix9ine helped break that thought, but we thought it was just because he's rich. The reality is, and I'm saying this that kids could understand. Ain't no repercussions for someone who cooperates. And because there's no repercussions, and I'm not saying there should be, the fake street mantra and codes that you think people will respect, they won't. So when you get a guy who has cooperated against Young Thug and is doing interviews and he was on the stand for a week and a half testifying against Young Thug. He's doing interviews. He's on Cleveland Ave thumbing through checks. I don't think that a nigga would be in motherfucking Medellin back then with Pablo Escobar or shit, even Culiacan with one of their cartels out there if they were someone who cooperated. The point is this, and I try to implore people to realize what y'all have thought the streets is not what it is anymore. There is no upside. There is no benefit other than the pat on the back and you a real one. That's the payoff. You a real one. But in reality, the people who are actually winning are the people who are staying free. So why do I say this? I say this because for anybody who thinks that they're going to invest in a life of crime, anybody who think that they're going to be a criminal or join a gang and the gang got them, gang, all that shit, don't do it. Because while you sit in jail and you jacking off to pictures on the wall that are pixelated, the guy who just told on you for a week and a half, he's now running around doing interviews. He doesn't have to duck his head, duck his taco, because somebody from YSL is going to kill him. No one from YSL is going to harm, he don't got no hair, is going to harm him at all. He probably picked up 10 grand from these guys, probably picked up 10 grand from the 20v1. Vlad gonna probably want to interview him. Adam gonna want to interview him. He probably gonna make 100,000. By the way, just also because we know how street niggas deal with rappers and all that type of, he probably never got 100,000 from Young Thug at all. So you know what he's thinking? All right, they might call me a rat, but it's kind of beneficial to me right now. Like, I got a name, I got some clout. That I'm sending that message for kids who think that if you get down in some type of, you and your homies or gang, that it's going to end up good because they wouldn't tell on you or they wouldn't flip. It's becoming more popular where the people who are cooperating are getting popular and people ain't judging them. So please, just know your worth and also know what you're being aligned with, because, again, this motherfucker is doing all this type of shit. Anyway, let's play this one clip. So, YSL Woody spoke on the diss track made by Young Thug Kids at Gunna, where they're claiming that Gunna snitched. Now, if they think Gunna snitched, they think Woody snitched. Listen to how Woody reacts to that.
Just this past week, Thug's Kids made a song. In that song, they diss Gunna.
Billy a rat, he keep leaving state. Ain't gonna get whacked, they don't leave that way. Nothing gets one right here to the face. The gang gon' never gon' change.
Do you blame that on them just being naive?
I blame it on the media. I blame it on the internet.
They posted that, or like it leaked or something?
They posted.
They
posted. Oh,
yeah.
They funny for that.
Yeah, them kids out there. They in the streets.
You can tell by the lingo, boy. That
they
shit.
in the streets. Because you got to understand, man, we real people. You know what I'm saying? This is what we know. But these kids they in their environment. And they seen the media, you know what I mean? They going off everything, and this they dead. So, you know, they hurt. But like I say, man, you know, God to make a way.
Yeah. It's funny, I said,
Gotta make a way.
when I was talking to my boy when I first heard about that shit, I'm like, that's how I want my kids to ride for me, though. You know what I mean? They don't need it.
Right.
They don't care about nobody else's opinion. They just ride with daddy. That's it. You know what I mean?
But it's about right is right, wrong is wrong. You feel me? Like, the song made me laugh. I watched it so many times. But it was just like, this not going to help y'all dad.
He's kind of right.
Any negativity is not going to help him. People don't want him. You know, it's hard for him right now. The best thing he need his kids on there, you know, speaking on how they need their daddy back.
That's a fact. And this is where I start to see, and you know, sometimes y'all get it confused with me. I'm a civilian, right? When I'm like joking on like Gunna or some shit, it's not really that I hate him. It's because sometimes y'all don't know what it is. People like Gunna to me, and also Woody, they're coming to my side of the things. They're starting to be more rational, because when you start operating like a gangster, you go on this irrational type of thinking. Well, Woody said is right. And by the way, I'm starting to like Woody. You know why I'm starting to like Woody? Because Woody is being realistic. And maybe it's because he's now seen as a snitch. But in reality, here's what's going on with the YSL case. We talked about it a little bit last night. The judge has gotten recused. That's Urine Glanville. He's gotten recused. So at this moment in time, there's going to be a new judge. We showed what the judge is. The new judge is this woman. This is the woman that's going to be the new judge. Where it is. This is the new judge in Young Thug's case. And because they recused the old judge, there's gonna be so many motions for a mistrial. I wouldn't be surprised, because she just came into this. She didn't have to sit through jury selection. She didn't have to sit through all of this painstaking thing that this other judge had to sit through. So because she's fresh legs, don't have that much commitment to the case. And by the way, that's why I think that's an innate bias that judges who are on huge cases or long cases, they don't want to grant mistrials. Because they feel like, bro, I don't want to, if I grant a mistrial, it means I wasted the last month of my life. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't want to grant a mistrial because of that. Yo, if I grant a mistrial, it says I wasted my life. I wasted my time. And this goes nowhere, and they got to do it again. This judge just comes in. She don't have, this is going to be her first day. They're going to fly off motions of mistrials instantly. I wouldn't be surprised if she grants one of these motions. And this is my prediction for the case. I do think that it's a strong possibility she'll grant a motion of mistrial. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting, and this is how we're going to tie it back to YSL Woody. After they grant a motion of mistrial, Then the state has to make up their minds. Are you going to do this again? Or are you going to let these guys go? Now, granted, I do think that this shit's been such a shit show. They should have probably offered Thug at least at this point, yo, serve 2 more years and 15 years on probation. You get what I mean? Like, just get out of this without the conviction. But they wanted to convict Thug because Thug was basically taking the shit to trial, right? Okay. So maybe they choose to refile or choose to do this whole process again and try to get a guilty verdict on Thug again. Now, by the scope of this case, it would take another 2 to 3 years. By the way, we have to remember prosecutors work off they're working off taxpayers' dime. They're working off of these resources that is being paid for by taxpayers, and you want to be accountable that you're not wasting time for frivolous shit. Because if you've wasted $10 million just to get Jeffrey Williams convicted, and then we find out Jeffrey Williams doesn't get convicted, you wasted taxpayers' dollars. So sometimes you gotta, you gotta cut your losses. However, this is such a huge case, and I think this case is almost going towards prove that the Fulton County DA's office is pretty much, they don't know what they got going on. They already got slammed in court by Trump when they went for Trump with the election interference stuff. They did the YFN stuff. They gave Lucci a plea. But I don't know if Thug turned down a plea or maybe they didn't want to give him a plea, but there hasn't been a plea to this point. I think it has to get to a point where they give him such a nice plea, he just walks out of jail. Or if they're going to try him, they got to, I don't know how committed they are. Like, in poker it's called like pot committed. Like, it feels like they just kind of really want this guy. Regardless, here's the point. And this is how it ties to Woody. Young Thug's, if there's a mistrial, which I believe this new judge will grant, a mistrial on one of these grounds. There's so many grounds that could be for a mistrial, right? Because keep in mind, the Woody, remember, the judge that ordered that the recusal of Glanville be a thing is basically looking at evidence that allegedly they coerced the witness. Now, here's the thing. If y'all forced a witness to testify and then the jury seen the witness testify after y'all forced him, how could you have a fair trial? So, you can't tell the jury, oh, forget all of his testimony, like wipe it from your memory. This ain't Men in Black. So what they might do is just say, hey, we want to go for a mistrial because it's nowhere it's going to be fair. And because the ex parte meeting, which people, it basically through the rulings, it said that it shouldn't have happened, right? And that's why that judge is now recused. Well, after the meeting happened, Woody testified in open court and the jury heard him out. So maybe they have made up their mind and he's a star witness. So a mistrial is kind of likely at this point. Okay. And I know I've said this twice, now my third time. Back to what Woody is even saying with the Danza Project thing that connects to the case. Okay, so let's say a mistrial is granted. Everybody's asking when Young Thug is going to get out of jail. Remember I just said that the prosecutors have a hard on for him, so they want to prosecute him. It's about bail, right? Will he get bail, right? Even if they do want to pursue and do this all over again, this whole case, will Young Thug get bail? Now, why wouldn't Young Thug get bail? These are a few reasons why. Now, everybody keeps saying, well, I don't know if Young Thug fucks with Gunna. I'm telling you, I told you a long time ago, he can't say fuck Gunna. Gunna is technically still a witness, whether he takes the stand or not. He's on the witness list, and he signed a plea agreement that he has to testify if needed. So he is a state's witness. No matter what y'all want to think, that's what he is. If he comes down and say, fuck Gunna, the state is going to use that to say he is over here intimidating witnesses from behind bars. If we let him out on bond, he might try to get these guys killed. Okay, that's one. Number two, what Woody's saying is kind of accurate. Well, why would you? You kind of want your kids to be crying online and be like, oh my God, I just miss my daddy. Haven't seen my daddy in so long. Like, I'm getting bullied at school. This is a tough time. Why isn't my dad? You want that type of narrative? Not your kids saying, yo, we smoking on him and we smoking on him. Gunner you a pack when you come to it. No. No. Now, that is going to be used to say, hey, listen, his kids don't miss him. His kids seem like they're following the same path. So I agree with Woody where it says you don't want your kids to be making that type of song. 100%.
We miss you.
Yes.
Yeah.
His kid need to be on there letting him be known.
That's the shit that helped bring you home.
Right, because he's a good person. You feel me? Like, he's a good dude.
Just this past week, Thug's kids made a song.
All right, and there's another clip. Here we go.
Nah, because, for real, I ain't one of the people you play with.
Yeah.
You better be for real. I keep telling you that. Nah, because, for real, I ain't one of the people you play with.
Yeah.
You better be for real. I keep telling you that.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. Woody's been like an interesting person. Woody. So a little, what the fuck? Toy Story stuff came out. Little Woody. Let me just Google him. Recently, he was almost sounding like he was suicidal to a certain extent. He was telling people, yo, I'm still out here. Yo, if y'all niggas want to do something, y'all could pull up on me. I think he even dropped an addy. He dropped an address. I don't know if I can find that because he's been all over YouTube. Let's see. Can I find it? Let me look at this week. Oh, by the way, look at him flexing with the. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Is like the nigga's still outside. He got no security. The dude is thumbing through a check. He's getting paid by interviewers to talk. He's on there like you know him from being on the stand. So he got like this little personality. He's dumb, but not that dumb. But he's blunt. His speech isn't the best. And the nigga been doing his thing. I ain't gonna lie. Like right now, he probably realized he been in the streets. Maybe he robbed a couple people. Maybe he sold drugs. I don't know if he did those things, but you know, doing what street niggas do. Essentially, he got more money now probably in his life for just doing interviews and just kind of being himself and just embracing whatever that came with this YSL case than he ever got from the streets. What do you think he's going to keep doing?
I thought a bro said something.
Come on, man.
I thought
Nigga took it out of a brown paper bag. Holy. Come on. Yeah, so there was another video. He was in the streets somewhere, but basically telling people like, yo, anybody got a problem, pull up on me type shit. But he was sounding a little bit suicidal. But anyway, that's the whole thing. Okay, cool. All right, we're done with this Woody situation. Good victory for Young Thug. We're going to see. I do believe there's going to be a mistrial happening. I don't know if they're letting him out, though, because this just shows this is like a huge indictment of the DA's office in Fulton County. They're looking so dumb that they got to get a win. They got a loss in front of with the Trump stuff. They've been giving out the biggest sweetheart pleas, even though they've claimed they got gangs like Inglewood Mafia Family and Sex Money Murder, YSL, with all these there was a time they stood in front of the press and they said that YSL was responsible and basically hinting at Young Thug being responsible for ordering 100 people dying. So y'all go from saying that this gang is so like treacherous and they're responsible for 100 people dying to now y'all like, whatever, no matter. Y'all good. I don't know. So it would look like they would have to kind of like do it again to really even get the faith of their constituents. But I think they're spending a lot of money and Young Thug's spending equally the amount of money too. So we will see. All right, let me see what else is kind of cracking on the interwebs. Biden looked like he did an interview with Speedy Mormon. Let me see if is this out yet? Complex. Yo, unfortunately, oh, it is out. Let's watch this shit. Oh my God. Yo, my ad blocker got to do an update, man. YouTube is clapping y'all niggas up now. It's like, turn that bitch off right now. Holy shit. Yeah, so Biden did an interview. You know, honestly, I don't care to talk about that much politics. You know, I've had some of these Democratic like groups came and offered me money to like be a little bit more political. And I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. However, it is about to be politics season. For me though, I just care to have my own opinion. So I don't care if it's unpopular. Let me just say what I gotta say. Don't use me as a puppet and pay me to say something. So anything you hear me say, I really believe. This ain't on some shit. I really believe it. Whether you like it or not, I believe it. You feel what I'm saying? And again, politics I think is individualized anyway. But right now, there's a lot of money being pumped into the atmosphere and the air, trying to convince people and groups and try to use platforms to whatever. So when you see Biden sitting down with Complex, they're trying to get the young voters who they would probably think would go to a Rolling Loud, right? By the way, Trump does that too. When Trump's people hit me up and ask me if Rick Ross would be cool with them coming to the car show. You know what I mean? Like if they were trying to go to Rick Ross's car show, they trying to get the niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're not dumb, right? They're both doing it, but this is politics, right? Okay, let's watch a little bit of this interview. Shout out to Speedy though. Oh my God, bro. This ad shit is killing me. I'm sorry. I know somebody's on YouTube right now. Yo, Ak, you rich. Why don't you just get what's it called again? YouTube Premium? Because this is a random YouTube account that's logged into this computer. You know what I mean? And the reason why I use my real accounts on this computer, because if I accidentally leak something, y'all gonna hack the fuck out of me. So that's why I do that. But I guess I should just put it on this burner, right? Anyway, okay, this is a nice little setup. Speedy and Biden. You know the funny thing with Biden now? Anytime I hear Biden talk, it's not even about what he says. I just want to see if he's drooling. I want to see if he's making sense. I want to see if he's losing it. It's not about what he says anymore. It's about his demeanor. I just want to see if this nigga is like half retarded.
Be in this race. Are you 100% undoubtedly running for re-election?
1,000%.
1,000%. Why?
We got to finish the job. Look, for the longest time, I was either told I was too young because I got elected to the Senate. It's the second youngest man in the history of the Senate to get elected, and that I'm too old. But what hopefully I've demonstrated with age comes a little wisdom. I've gotten, I'm presumptuous to say this, but I've gotten more done than almost any president has in one term. And we got more to do. And, you know, Donald Trump, I think, is, I said from the beginning when I ran in 2020, that he's a real danger to the country, to a democracy.
Okay, this got to be before. Okay, so they sat down on July 12th, so this was before Trump got shot. It says on Friday, July 12th. When did Trump get shot? It was like 3 days ago now, so he got shot the 13th. Now, I don't want to talk too much politics because it really doesn't matter in what we necessarily do. But I do believe that some of the rhetoric about, if you're going to paint a nigga as, yo, he's the next Putin, he's the next Hitler, he's the threat to the fundamentals of the country, he's a threat to democracy, there's going to be like maybe one patriotic or so-called patriotic nut that says, fuck it, I got to make sure we don't go back to a civil war. And they might try to do some dumb shit. Anyway.
But I didn't plan on running because when in 2020, when Barack asked me to be vice president, I joined him, which is a great honor. And but after that, I became a professor at the University of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. In the meantime, my son, who was the Attorney General of the state of Delaware, was in the National Guard. He was the Attorney General of the state.
Ain't his son a crack rock addict?
Elected, and He was one of the most fit guys in his unit, and ended up with stage 4 glioblastoma and died. So great senator, and she's first rate. Now, before the pandemic, you had the corporate profits have doubled since the pandemic. Went down. They got more to go, and again, we have to. I think I have the authority with Congress.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Every time I see this guy, bro, he looks like he's on the middle road of like walking to the pearly gates and like reality and life. You know what I mean? This is Earth, and he's in the middle of that tunnel of walking to the pearly gates. And this is like a rare moment where we get to sit with this nigga while he's halfway to death and halfway living. Like it's they used to call Vince Carter half man, or whatever, half whatever. This nigga's half dead, half alive, right? He's talking to the Grim Reaper and he's talking to y'all. I'm being honest with you. It just kind of looked like it looked like he's kind of on the way there, bro.
Will be cooperative. I think you're going to see gas prices come down a little bit more. I think you're going to see the idea that we're going to be able to deal with rent. We're going to be able to deal with housing costs. And we have to move. I mean, look at what's happened with healthcare. Look what happened in education. I was able to forgive the debt for 5 million people, college debt, but the court tried to stop me, and I found a way to do it. But it's a constant struggle.
I do give him credit for that. I hear that some people, not all. I don't know how the particulars of that was, but apparently he did forgive some people student loan debt.
I'm not sure he has that allegiance, number one. Number two, if you look at his record.
Yo, can I ask a question? And maybe y'all can help answer it. What's the point of having a vice president if the president is like, my nigga, why don't they do group interviews? You know how like Kyrie and LeBron used to do group interviews? LeBron and AD do like group press conference and they both help each other out answering questions. Where's motherfucking Kamala Harris? Bro, the nigga's nodding off. He's stumbling over words. Like he's over here thinking he's talking to God, begging for another day. Like, bro, just like have somebody there, but who would be better than the vice president to clean it up? Just fucking clean it up. Like, be like, thank you, Joe. So what he really is saying, like, just make it look presentable. You get what I'm saying? Bro, we watching this nigga, we're like, yo, he could drop that any moment.
In terms of African Americans and minorities, it's abysmal. Wait.
No, bro, I really believe that the president and the vice president should be able to rock. They should move as a unit.
He handles everything. And but the answer is, I don't know if he has hip-hop artists that are supportive of him. But I know that I got started in politics because of the African-American community. When I was a kid, I was a young man in high school and college. My state was segregated by law. I got involved in the movement. And the reason I got elected when I was 29 from a very modest background was because of the black community. Every election that I ran in with.
Let's be honest, Chad. I don't and I'm not a delusional person. I don't think Trump loved niggas, and I don't think Biden loved niggas either. Now, are they in office to like make rules that's gonna affect the black community, or are they like, oh, we're just here on some racist agenda? I don't think either of them are, but I don't think that they're doing anything special or trying to do nothing special for specifically black people. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, I really don't. So when this nigga says I got into politics of black people, nigga, come on.
It was an on year, off year. I got over 90% of the black vote, and the number of folks participating didn't slow down because it didn't reduce. So look, Trump. No, I shouldn't.
Nigga forgot his answer. Like, come on. Yo, who do you have a easier time listening to, Flacco or Biden? Sometimes I'm listening to Flacco and he'd be like, wait. So, like, and I'm like, oh, just get it out. You almost want to like just slap him on his back. Get it out, nigga. You know what I mean? I love Flacco though, but still, you know what I mean? It's like,
there are some people who've made their mind up and they've decided that they are voting for former President Trump. What do you say to those people?
Lots of luck in your senior year. Come on. Look, What has he done?
Yo, we got to start putting a fucking we need a full on. Yo, how I know y'all gonna be like, yo, why you keep comparing the NBA or comparing sports to the president of the United States? But come on, man, we gotta have criteria for a job, bro. We just like the criteria for the job of president of the United States, which is much more important than a basketball player or being a player on some random soccer team. The criteria can't only be you have to be more than 35 years old and a resident or citizen of the United States. It got to be a little bit more. We got to put that, like, at least let these niggas do an obstacle course. Let's do a combine a little bit. Right before y'all do all these debates, a combine, okay? Nigga, you got to be able to do at least 3 push-ups. Nigga, you got to run at least a 10-minute mile. You got to at least be able to, like, climb the stairs without holding on to the rail. Like, we need some type of very elementary shit. You get what I mean? Like, very elementary shit. You got to be able to, like, power walk. Like, bro, like, we need something. Like, you can, again, I don't know if you've ever had older relatives. They're not stupid because, of course, you know, the human mind, if you've gained a lot of experience, and that's actually valuable. But when you're forgetful and you're kind of losing it, bro, that becomes a detriment. We got to have some type of cognitive test. Like, yo, we're going to say a bunch of words. Remember the third word we said. Then solve this simple math equation. What's 15 plus 8 minus 6? Like, you got to do that within a certain time. Like, make sure they're a little bit sharp. Bro, like, yo, it's crazy how nobody's thinking that the person who runs, and by the way, I would be saying the same thing for Trump. We got the 2 oldest politicians going at it. Both of them kind of like, you know what I mean? Trump's look sharp in talking shit. I don't know how much sharp he is with the other shit. This nigga just look dumb, period. At least Barack looked like he was like a real shrewd operator. Looked like he was a smart guy. Like he's a nigga who looks like, first of all, we saw that nigga hooping. Like Joe Biden, like we really, like it's at the point where we're wondering, maybe he should just be in one of them. You ever go to Walmart and you see them people in them little carts that they pushing around and they driving it like a car and they got like a little basket at the top. It feels like he should be in one of those. Like, bro, this nigga feels slow to me.
For the youth of America.
And when I'm saying like a physical, bro, I'm not saying these niggas is Olympic athletes, but I'm like, bro, we want to have a little, at least physical test, a 10-minute mile, just to make sure you can at least do a little something. You could walk for the 10 minutes and get to a mile. That's fine. But we just want to make sure you're good. Solve this equation. Okay, do this puzzle. Get out of this escape room. Why can't we do that? Why do we have to get like, and again, you know why people believe in this whole thing about puppets? And which, by the way, you know, this is the reason why these guys have a cabinet, right? Like they have basically advisors who are going to kind of tell them what to do. And over time, they kind of realize which ones are probably better for them and blah, blah, blah. And they kind of go with these guys' opinion. But I'm going to be honest with you. All right, I'll give you a scenario. The other day, I had to call electrician. There was something wrong. The power, like there was a power box that was ancillary that was around my pool that kept tripping. It just kept tripping for no reason. I don't know what happened. I had some rain, but whatever. It turned out to be a really complicated issue, right? We called an electrician. Now, if the electrician showed up looking like this nigga right here, I'm like, fuck, I'm doomed. Like, this nigga won't know what's going what. Like, he don't know what's going on. So, my point is this. If I wouldn't even care or trust for this motherfucker to go fix, to fix, like, some random shit, like, say if that was his profession, just by how he's looking and his demeanor, how do we trust this nigga to run the United States of America? Like, how? I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I pull up to McDonald's, and you know, they'd be like, yo, you pay at the first window, you collect your food at the second. If he was the one that said, did you want ice cream? I'm like, never mind, you got it. Just give me whatever you got in the bag. Nothing in the bag? What the fuck? Like, I wouldn't even trust him at McDonald's. So how is this nigga running the free world? Like, how?
What has he done? He says he's elected, he's going to get rid of my ability to forgive student debt. What has he done for education? What he wants to eliminate the Department of Education. What has he done when he was president? Tell me. What has he done to help young people in America? What has he done to deal with racism? What has he done to deal with the fact that you had the way in which African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans are treated? I mean, what has he done?
Your stance and support for Israel has been unwavering. During the debate, you said that we are the biggest producer of support for Israel of anyone in the world. You also said that we're providing Israel with all the weapons they need.
And I'm going to be honest with you, somebody has to tell this nigga about this fucking stare on his face. Bro, it looked like you're having cardiac arrest. Nigga, it looks like you just seen the Grim Reaper. Look like you're trying to rationalize why you should stay on Earth rather than go to the afterlife. Bro, why do you look so fucking stupid when you're just sitting there being attentive? Close your mouth. Stop squinting your eyes. What the fuck is it Botox or is it the age? Did you have a stroke? Like, why does he look like this? Bruv, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It like, we do got it like, bruh. Where's that picture of Putin riding the horse? You think that I'm gonna trust that nigga to negotiate with this nigga right here, bro? Like, come the fuck on, bro. Yo, you can imagine when this nigga wake up and he'd be like, yo, hey, Vladimir Putin, we have President Biden on the phone. He says he wants you to stop fucking with Ukraine or else. He walks out of the shower. He hops out of bed with 15 concubines. He fucked all 15 the night before. He walks out with a towel around himself, and he gets on FaceTime with Biden, who looks like he's fucking about to die. And Biden's telling him, I think you should leave. Leave Ukraine. What? Nigga, we bombing y'all niggas next. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Get off my line, you dumbass nigga. You almost dead anyway. Fuck out of here. You think this nigga listening to this nigga? Man, y'all gotta get out of here, bro.
And they need them. Back in April, $26 billion.
And this nigga always got this confused face, like he not been in politics for 50 years. How you so? He be like,
it was sent or was approved to be sent to Israel. Why?
I said defensive weapons. I denied them offensive weapons that they were using 2,000-pound bombs and the rest.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Politics is a fucking joke. Nigga said I sent defensive weapons. Yo, I gave him a knife for defense. I ain't telling him to go use that shit to go stab everybody up in the town square. What? What are defensive weapons? Nigga, just send them niggas some shields, nigga. Or maybe he's talking about like, oh, anti-bomb missiles and shit like that. Or anti-missile, like, you know, launchers and shit like that.
Because I made it real clear. They cannot use weapons that we provide them to, in fact, use in civilian areas. And that's why I put together this plan.
My question, though, is why is your and United States at the current moment support for Israel so strong?
Look,
that's another thing, man. You asking this nigga questions that he should get asked every fucking time he's doing a presser, and it looked like he's trying to think of a new answer or remember the last answer he said.
Israel, if there weren't an Israel, every Jew in the world would be at risk.
Yo, Shoop Damong or whatever your name is. Thank you for the resub. You said you wonder if Joe Biden's still piping down Jill. That's another thing. My nigga, I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I want a president that's capable of cheating. I'm sorry. Now, y'all going to get mad at that, but it is what it is. Bill Clinton, great president. Barack, bitches was on his dick, even if he was gay. You get what I'm saying? Trump, he's still going to grab these hoes by the goddamn pussy. Here's the point, man. A nigga, and again, I'm not hyping cheating up. I'm saying a nigga who down to cheat competitive, man. He know he gotta move a certain way, man. This nigga, I don't think he fucks this girl at all. Yeah, like, Bill Clinton, you imagine, Bill Clinton was probably having a fire meetings. He probably be like, he got a bitch coming over at 10 o'clock. He probably said, man, all right, cut this defense spending meeting for whatever. Told my y'all want bombs and Black Hawks and all type of fucking drones. I gotta go back to the Oval Office. Okay, nigga goes from from a meeting with the goddamn generals of the United States Army to having a bitch like this. You suck my shit. That's the type of president I like. I like my presidents imperfect. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like sheep, so y'all love perfect presidents. Well, at least he don't do nothing wrong. Nah, man. I like my presidents just how y'all be watching them on Scandal. Getting head in the back, fucking all the secretary aides, you know what I mean? Like, doing devious shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm going back to what they said in, what's that show called? Movie Training Day. Man, to catch a wolf, you gotta be a wolf, nigga. That's a fact. You wanna be that nigga? You gotta be that nigga, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, man, who didn't gain some respect for Bill Clinton? Because we already know he used to talk like he was high. I have never had sex. Like, the nigga was talking like he was high, so you know he was off the. You know when that nigga, there wasn't even vape pens back then. So when that nigga got back to the Oval Office, he'd be like, these motherfucking Republicans on some bullshit. That nigga getting high, fucking bitches. That's how I want my president to be. Get high, fuck bitches, get money. That's how I want my president to be. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I don't want my president to be on some other shit. Get high, fuck bitches. Like, don't do crack now, okay? And let me stop it there because somebody might be like, his son do crack. Would you want him to do crack? No. But get high on fucking bitches, that come with a job, man. That tells me you're a man just like me. Okay? I don't get high, but you drink some liquor. Something like some type of vice. Like, we humans. This nigga look like he finna die, man. He should be on life alert. He should be on like some type of life support where people are monitoring his daily actions. I don't judge presidents if I realize they're getting some pussy on the side. I've never been more proud of Bill Clinton in my life. Like, oh man, he's fucking Monica Lewinsky. Now Monica was like so mid that if I'm the president, I'm only fucking Kim K. Like, if I'm the president, Kim K sucking his dick. That's a punted. Kim K got get this prison reform. Yeah. No, of course not. Yo, come on. Like, I'm not fucking I was bewildered when Tiger Woods was fucking 18 other bitches other than his main chick, and not one of them bitches was bad. These bitches was 3s and 4s that was working as servers at motherfucking Arby's. Like, you know what I mean? There was cashiers at Arby's. You know what I mean? It's like, Tiger, you're too damn rich to not up your taste, my nigga. How are you fucking the 3s and 4s of this world when you're worth like 3 or 4 billion? It make no sense. If I'm Biden, I'm telling you, man, I'm stuffing some dick in AOC, Kim K. Nigga, I'm having it my way. I don't know about y'all niggas. I'm having it my way, nigga. They be like, this is the 13th day that President Ack been in private meetings with Kim K. Nigga, I'm gonna have her bouncing them titties like Bianca Sensori, nigga. I'm going crazy on what? Shit, and even if I'm his age, nigga, Cialis, Honey Pack, Rhino, what's the other shit called? Viagra, nigga, my shit getting hot, nigga. I'm slanging some dick, nigga. I don't know about y'all, bro.
You in the world be at risk. And so
that's another thing I realized about my preference. It ain't y'all preference, it's my preference, okay? All right? My preference as president, I like him to be a little bit imperfect. You feel me? I like him. I don't like no perfect nigga. Any perfect nigga is fake. When somebody appears too perfect, and I think that with men and women, like even if you like say you're trying to get at a girl and everything seemed too good, she's hiding a big flaw. She's great. She knows what she needs to portray. I like people who don't give a fuck about if you know certain things that ain't the best about them. At least they'll be a little bit real. Like Trump. I feel like he imperfect to a certain extent. Like, I don't think Trump racist. I think he prejudicial. I don't think Trump, I look through his past. I don't think he hate black people. I think he hate broke niggas. Back in the day, he used to run housing units. He used to have buildings. So when he had broke niggas living up in his shit not paying, he was tight. Yeah, he's a businessman. He don't like broke niggas. But did I think he just don't like people who are black? I don't think so. Because if I think that's what it was, well, first of all, I think if it was just colored people, period, he wouldn't marry. I think his chick is like some Spanish girl. right? Ain't Melania like some Spanish? She was an immigrant. Also, that's another thing. I don't think he just blanketly don't like immigrants. I think he don't like them immigrants who be coming over from Mexico. Like, we gotta be nuanced here, people. I'm just keeping it a being with you. Yo, you could be a lot of things. I don't think he racist. I think he prejudicial. Me too. Love black women. I hate ratchet bitches, ratchet black bitches. Of course. I love black women. Right? Both things can make sense. Now, granted, obviously, my preference don't rise to the level of prejudice because, shit, I can't make no goddamn rules. You know what I mean? These niggas can make rules. But still, yeah, I like my president to have a little bit of a little bit of dirt on him, too. You know what I mean? Cheat, like, for me, I'm the non-traditional America. Cheat on your wife? Anything that I see the majority of the population do, when I see my presidential candidate do that, I'm like, okay, he just like us. When I see like, yo, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. See, I'm different from y'all. If I found out that Barack had 3 side bitches, I'm like, Chicago nigga shit. That's my nigga. Chicago nigga shit. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Chicago nigga shit. That nigga from Chirac, bro. What we doing? See, I'm a person, I don't want to hear about no, like, listen, if Adam and Eve couldn't keep it together, I don't want to hear about this other fairy tale shit y'all trying to keep going on with everybody else in the world. So, me, I like to hear about the imperfections. Real talk. Anyway.
There's a need for it to be strong and a need for Israel to...
Now, granted, the real nigga shit do stop at a certain point. Like, we not talking about real nigga shit like Diddy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if we got a politician like Diddy, like, we're not gonna be like, oh, that's real nigga shit. But like, nah, that's weird nigga shit. But, like, certain shit that's not like, oh my God, this is, yo, hey, because somebody cheated don't mean I'm a bad person. Because somebody's, no, oh, you know what I liked about the Barack? Barack smoked a little weed, and I think he copped to it. It's like, yeah, of course, I was blowing trees in college. Keep in mind, weed's still illegal nationally, right? So when he admitted that, I'm like, oh, real nigga. Okay, he telling us like some shit that he ain't the perfect person. He ain't lived the perfect life. I fuck with that. You get what I'm saying? Did I make that up? Didn't Barack say he smoked weed back in college?
To be able to have...
Somebody said I took some uppers. No, I didn't, motherfucker. I actually drank liquor, which is a downer. But I had to wake up with the energy because I thought last night's stream sucked. So I'm going to give y'all some energy for, you know what I mean, for a couple more hours, and then I'll go do that sauce walking. Anyway.
After World War II, the ability for Jews...
Man, this nigga keep having flashback and PTSDs. Yo, this nigga like Raven Simone, nigga on Disney Channel. This nigga keep going back to the Civil War. How old is this fuck nigga, bro? Oh, like he having a vision. Like what the fuck?
Jews to have a place that was their own. But you don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. And the Zionist is about whether or not Israel is a safe haven for Jews because of their history of how they've been persecuted.
Are you a Zionist?
Yes. Now you'll be able to make a lot out of it because some people don't know what a Zionist is. Do you know what a Zionist is?
I just ask questions, I don't answer.
By the way, I'm the guy that did more for the Palestinian community than anybody. I'm the guy that opened up all the assets. I'm the guy that made sure that I got the Egyptians to open the border to let good goods through, medicine and food and.
I feel like you about to say some bullshit like, yo, I'm the one that freed the slaves. I'm the one that put that 13th Amendment in, that y'all could vote. I'm the one that get the fuck out of here. I'm the one that brought Kunta Kinte to America. I'm the one that found America. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
But what's happening is,
yo, to me, it's criminal that they have a lower age limit for President of the United States. And I kind of get why, right? You want a grown man who has probably had the opportunity to live out most aspects of life. Family, work, being able to either, whether or not they want to participate in the military. 35 as a man, you've lived, you should have experienced the majority of what life has to offer. Okay, I have no problem with the lower limit, but what about the higher limit, bro? Like, yo, after about like 65, if we're saying 65 is retirement age, right? Think about it. If 65 is retirement age, because not only, you know, you got pension or whatever racked up, it was like, hey, like you're kind of starting to decline. And, you know what I mean? Again, the workforce has to turn over in a sense. How come we have a president who's 85, man? Like, how does this work? How is there no upper limit for this nigga? Like, why can't we just say, yo, listen, bro, let's not say 65. Let's say 70, 75. And by the way, I know with me saying that, it would preclude Trump. But I guess he's special in the sense of like, he don't sound that old. But regardless, we need to put a rule in, my nigga. And if that rule affects Trump or not, fuck it. But nigga, if you over 75, nigga, go sit your ass home, man. Enough is enough.
I'm the guy that's been able to pull together the Arab states to agree to help the Palestinians with food and shelter. I'm the guy, and so it's not. I mean, I have been very supportive of the Palestinians. But Hamas are a bunch of thugs. Hamas is not worthy to. I was over there about 8 days after the massacre. Saw photographs of mothers and daughters being tied in a rope together, and kerosene poured in their head, and them burned to death. Nothing's happened like that since the Holocaust, and it's just not appropriate.
By the measure of your support for Israel, why would a Muslim or an Arab American vote for you for
The
re-election?
same reason why Arab Americans in the region support me. The same reason why, because it's the best way to keep peace, the best way to put things together, to make sure that there is a two-state solution in the region. And I've been a strong supporter of that. And everything I've done has been, I've gotten significant support from Arab countries in the region as well.
All right, man, get this nigga on out of here, man. Let him go get a break, man. Kamala, where the fuck, yo, what is Kamala doing? All right, anyway. Yo, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, has returned to number 1. This is pretty much the next track in week after he released the video. So right after the video dropped, that the full tracking week that existed for that showed that Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, returned to number 1. Now, apparently, this is his longest running solo number 1 song of all time. And, you know, congratulations to him. The video and also the song is doing amazing numbers. You can't knock it. Kendrick Lamar. I was looking at the numbers recently. The video has 57 million in 11 days. The song has 121 million in 2 months. If you kind of just sum it up just off of these 2 songs right here on YouTube, it's damn near almost 200 million plays. If you want to do a real quick calculation, apparently Kendrick Lamar's song hit 100 million on Spotify as well. And I think it broke Drake's record to be the quickest song ever to get to 100 million. Drake, Kendrick, Hunter M. I think we'll see it here once I Google it. Okay, my bad. 100 million. And I believe he broke the record for God's Plan. Let me see. Kendrick, quickest 100 million. Let's see. It's 100 million streams. Okay, yeah. So apparently, wait, what the fuck? No, this is a long time ago. Wait, let me see how much is that on Spotify now. Give me a second. Let me put this view on. Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna do some pocket watching too. Oh, fuck 100 million. Yeah, this shit is. Oh, I must have read an old stat or something. My bad. I'm sorry, chat. Yeah. So Not Like Us is at 500 million, right? Let's do some pocket watching. Let's do some pocket watching. I want to do some pocket watching real quick. Let's do some pocket watching. Okay, let's calculate how much money that song is approximately made, right? Here's my handy dandy calculator. We're gonna take. So on Spotify is about $4,500 for every for every million streams, right? On YouTube is significantly less. It's around 3,800. On Apple, I believe it's like 4,700. The rates kind of change up and down. However, we're just gonna do like broad calculations, right? Now, the thing with Apple Music, they don't put out their numbers, so we can't know how much it did on Apple Music, but usually and technically, Apple Music has more real estate in the United States. So, Spotify, they win more globally. You could probably just double Spotify's numbers, and that's what is that for Apple and Spotify. You get what I'm saying? So basically, it's 1 billion streams at least. We'll just be fair and be nice with it. Let's call it 1.1 billion. On YouTube, we just seen. Make sure my calculator's out. So on YouTube, we just seen that Not Like Us is at 200 million just on his page, but then there's probably like another 200 million from other people playing it that have gotten flagged, right? Or other uploads, right? So that's another, let's just call it, we're doing round numbers here, 500 million. So we have 1.1 billion, 0.5 billion, that's 1.6 billion streams. By the way, let me see if I can find the official like stream total for it. Give me a second. I could probably find it on some sales shit. Give me one second. Overall song streams. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So we had 1.6 billion, and then we're probably gonna like just ancillary other things that are gonna count as money, whether it be like a TikTok or Instagram reel or Pandora, Google Play, Amazon Music. Let's put another billion for those because those are less popular. Let's put another billion for those, right? So about like 3.6 billion. Am I right? No, it's about 2.6 billion. 2.6 billion, but it doesn't matter. Let's go with 3 billion. We're again, we're using big numbers, but we're overestimating or maybe underestimating just to get some clean figures. So 3 billion streams, right? Which 3 billion, if we now go in units of million, is 3,000 millions, right? So it's 3,000 million, right? Now, 1 million stream on average across platforms, we're going to use the number just to be, we want nice clean numbers, $4,000, right? So if 3 billion is 3,000, this is my math degree, motherfucker, biomathematics, never you fucking forget it. All right? So let's say it would be 3,000 to calculate how much approximate money just off of streams. 3,000 times 4,500. Yes, it would be about $13 million this one song has gotten. Okay, and this is in revenue. Again, I'm using the amounts. I didn't have to use. No, we're not using 45. We're using 4,000. My bad. So 3,000 is gonna be 12 million. 3,000 times 4,000, 12 million, right? Okay. So what this is if we're guesstimating, which I think this is a good guess. He has 1 billion streams between Apple and Spotify. Then he's going to have 1 billion streams between Deezer, Pandora, Google Play, Amazon Music. That's going to be another 1 billion. So that's about like 2. Then he has probably like 750 really, or maybe even 1 billion on YouTube. Like, we're probably lowballing him there because the way how YouTube works, other people could upload the shit, right? And it'll still count for him and it'll still get the money from him. So clearly, and I think reasonable, 3 billion streams on this song is about where it's probably at, and that would be $12 million. Now, that's not the only money that comes from this song. Obviously, there's other types of monies that would also come from the song, whether it's publishing, certain other mechanical royalties that would be associated with streaming, and but generally when we look at what would be kind of paid out, right? So this is the payout to labels. And by the way, labels get a better rate than like say you upload from a TuneCore. So it probably could even be 15 million or even more. Okay, so from that one song, smooth 15-20 million dollars, and then there's probably more. If you ask me, it's probably a 20+ million dollar profitable situation at this point, right? We just only looked at the streaming payout, right? There's sales, there's these other royalties, there's licensing, pub stuff that's gonna come in. So this 12 million could be up to 20 if the song is literally only, which I hear there's another producer, it's Kendrick, Mustard, and there's another producer that Mustard collabed with, and it's coming out on Kendrick's label, which he supposedly owns all his rights on his label. Kendrick is seeing a bag from this. You know what I mean? So shit. I guess that's a dub, right? If you diss a nigga and basically make like damn near 15 million or at least 15 million from it, like you done won. I think so, right? I think so, absolutely. And when I mean one, you've shit, there's nothing to complain about. Like, come on, if I diss a nigga and I get 15 million dollars, oh, pretty good. So yeah, this song's racking a shit ton of money. We could probably do the same if we look at Euphoria and also Meet the Grams. Euphoria has been quietly on the charts for a while. Like that shit been on the charts. Sorry. No. It's been on the charts and hasn't really left. Maybe it left this week, but I would imagine it wouldn't have left just because. I would imagine it wouldn't have left. Where's Hot 100? Because Not Like Us is back at 1. So let me see if Euphoria is still there. Euphoria. Yep. Euphoria. Sorry, chat. Euphoria is at 60. So yeah, like, bro, he probably picked up, if I had to do the math on this, and this is show you how profitable like rap beef, or like when you do it at this level, it is. That's 200 million here. Yeah, this song probably gained him maybe like 8 to 10 million as well. So let's think about how profitable beefing is, right? Especially when everybody's only tuning into this. So someone like Kendrick Lamar, probably just from the revenue from his songs, now we're all imagining that he owns all these songs outright. He's getting all the money. Now some people have theorized that Top Dog, even though he got out of TDE, Top Dog still collects a percentage on his future releases, even though he's gonna own his masters. I don't know that to be the truth. Okay, I don't know that to be the truth. However, yeah, it's probably more likely if we add up all the songs, and there's 3 songs that he put on DSPs, Not Like Us, Euphoria, and Family Matters. Kendrick probably made 25 million at least, and that's conservative, at least $25 million just off of those songs. Obviously, you know, everything's being distributed, so I think Universal's maybe still distributes PG Lang. They're getting paid too. But what he's going to get, good amount of that, depending on if he doesn't have a cut Top Dog or anything. So, shit, getting about like at least 25 million by dropping these songs. And I think that's an extreme low ball, I believe. Because I think Not Like Us is probably pushing 20 million when you really add up all the money to this date. And this is only in, what is this? Probably about 2.5 months, right? Yeah. So, motherfucker's winning, bruh. He's definitely winning. Now, granted, Drake also won too because he's getting money as well. Because it generated a lot of interest in streams for Drake too. But, you know, it is what it is. Is Family Matters on the charts still or no? I don't know. Family Matters is not on the charts. Drake, I think Drake got to drop soon. And by the way, this is like our little chart, like deep dive here. Drake got to drop soon because I forgot what his current record is, but Drake only has 1 song on the Hot 100 currently. Only 1 song. And it's a Sexy Red song that keeps going down. Last week it was at 66. Now it's at 76. In about 2 weeks, this song will probably be off the charts unless, you know, well, did they drop a video for this? Everything. Maybe if they drop a video, it'll stay there. But regardless, I think Drake has some crazy record, or maybe he broke it already, or it ended, that he's been on the Billboard charts every single week for however many weeks. So if this song drops off, Drake will officially not have a single song in the current Billboard Hot 100, which I don't know if he's thinking like that, but I know blogs and everybody would report on that. Yo, Drake doesn't have, like, Not Like Us is going to still be here for a while. Even if Euphoria falls off. But if it then says Not Like Us is top 5 and Drake doesn't have a song on the Billboard Hot 100, you know niggas is going to trump it up into something. So I think Drake might drop soon, just based on the fact he only has one song on here, and it's the Sexy Red song that's kind of fallen. By the way, the JT song, Okay, look like it's about to get off the charts. It's at 100 now. I see all the ratchet bitches. I'm pretty and I'm okay. I hate that fucking. Actually, I don't hate this song. I like JT. I'm rooting for her because, you know, she's shown a commitment to music as opposed to her group mate who's shown a commitment to being freak offs. You get what I'm saying? All right. What y'all say? I forgot Drake. I could probably Google his streak at this moment. What the hell? What the hell? I'll put this strong. Billboard 100 Drake consecutive. Does he have a current streak going on? Artists who charted the most consecutive weeks on Billboard Hot 100. Drake owns a record, 431 weeks. Oh, okay. And someone said Drake has now charted at least one song on the Hot 100 every year for 16 consecutive years. No, that's not the streak. I think this streak was broken. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I think that 400. I think that 400 streak has been broken. Yeah. It Damn, Drake had 431. That is disgusting. Yeah, I think that streak is broken. I don't know what his new streak is. Oh yeah. It was from May 09. Damn, since he started till 2017 when I think that's maybe right before he dropped. What's the name of that song? That album, More Life. When did More Life drop? More Life, Drake. Oh no, More Life was actually out. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this is when his streak lasted from May 2009 to August 2017. Wayne did September 2007 to December 2013. Damn, Nicki had a 207-week streak. That's crazy. February 2010 to February 2014. Future, which this is the peak for Future. I think this is when the trilogy and all that type of shit happened with the trilogy in terms of Beast Mode, 56 Nights, and Monster. Jay-Z had a good run. But I think this is around Blueprint time as well. June 99 to July 2002. Wow, the baby's actually on this list. April 2019 to September 2021. Wow. Okay. All right. Anyway. I think that's in the, let me see. Is there anything else that I could probably point out about the charts that's interesting? Salute to Shabuzi with the a bar song. Country song that's fire. I like it. $1 Million Baby. I don't even, have I heard that song? I keep hearing people saying the guy's a plan. I don't know if I've heard that song. All right, what else? Next week, we're going to see a whole bunch of Eminem songs. Of course, we see Houdini. I think Houdini got released before the album. Who else is on this bitch? SZA, Saturn. Never heard that song, but it's SZA. It's probably fire. You have Toby with Eminem, Big Sean, and Babytron. I was listening to some Big Sean recently, bro. Like, I think it's criminal that Big Sean was not mentioned, or it should have been a Big Four with Big Sean in there, honestly. I think Big Sean got to take accountability, bro. Like, yo, he raps. I'm going to be honest with you. And y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I think Big Sean, I'm not saying he raps better than anybody that's supposedly in that quote-unquote Big Three. I'm not saying he raps better than Drake, Kendrick, or Cole. But I definitely think he raps in the same stratosphere as them. And I think that it should have always been a big four. But for whatever reason, he didn't deliver and curate a fan base like how they did, that it would be that. But Big Sean is fucking nice as shit. Like, obviously people would be like, yo, he got killed on Control, which by the way, I disagree. I definitely think he got Kendrick back on Holy Key. All right, let me see what else. Glorilla got a song. Oh, Glorilla got a little hit going on. All right. Then we got Tough by Quavo and Lana Del Rey. Jack Harlow. Yo, Jack Harlow's been having these songs that I'll see them chart, but is Jack Harlow still appealing to niggas? Because I'll see him with a song, but I don't hear the song. Like, I don't hear niggas playing the song. But he's still charting. I'm wondering if Jack Harlow's going to do some Post Malone shit and just like say, fuck y'all niggas, I'm out. Have y'all heard the song? Let me see what else. Meg got a song on here. Carol G as well. All right. Sexy Red with Get It Sexy. Band for Band. Yo, Central C, you gotta, I don't know what label you with, bro, but they gotta start really seeding your product a little bit better. And when I mean like pushing it on radio and things like that, because that Band for Band song, you're not supposed to start dropping. Like, he's been dropping every week after he debuted. And that song is fire. And you got Lil Baby on it. They're supposed to be having that shit on rotation in radio constantly, that you at least look like you're staying on the charts. It looks like you're kind of falling off the charts right here. And I know social media-wise you're not. And the song is also hot. But clearly you need a label to make that happen. Euphoria, I see it here. Okay, cool. That's Kendrick. Taylor Swift. I think, is this the first Taylor Swift song we've seen on this charts today? Yo, Tinashe back on the charts? Damn, she might be trying to beat the washed allegations. All right, Tinashe, go ahead, girl. Y'all remember when I had the craziest crush on Tinashe? I think that stopped when I realized I think she has an aversion for. I think she, what Cat Williams say? What that nigga Cat Williams say to? Wait, Cat Williams, Shannon Sharp. This is an epic clip right here.
Adding those levels to acting is what all actors do if they're not Steve or Cedric or Ricky. Like, you're trying to create a character. You can't just be Faison in every movie. Like, you just gonna take your shirt off on every movie? Like, why does it say that in your script?
Man, let Big Worm live. Let him breathe, cat.
Look at this.
Let Big Worm breathe. Stall him out now.
Watch this.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No.
You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. That's unlike you.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No, I ain't got no allegiance to the man.
Oh, man. Anyway. Let's see who else. Billie Eilish, Gunners on the charts. This is Drake and Sexy Red record. Another Taylor Swift. Zach Bryan all over this charts. What does he do? Is this country music? I never heard this. I never heard like his songs. Anyway. All right. All good. All good. All good. Let's see what else is cracking on the streets. Oh, by the way, did you hear? So, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Plies really don't fuck with Trump, right? So, Plies had tweeted out, damn, this nigga been tweeting like a motherfucker. He basically was saying, yo, okay, hold on. He basically said that Trump faked getting shot, right? Let me see. Damn, this nigga tweet a lot. There we go. Where did he send the first tweet out? Where did he say it? Jesus Christ. Okay. He said, bruh, faking being shot to win an election. This shit crazy. He's gone. Reality's crazy. He said, when all the school shootings was happening, it was no big deal. Remember, they loved guns. So this shouldn't be a big deal neither. Mainstream media hate this because now they're forced to talk about something else. See, God work. He doesn't like ugly. Bruh cut his ear jumping on the ground. Cut this shit out. MAGA like guns. Y'all supposed to be celebrating. It's crazy that Plies is saying this. He's from Florida, which is like such a Second Amendment state. Saying, you know what's more crazy? He was in the middle of telling a lie right when this happened. Man, God tired of your bullshit, bro. Remember when he was making fun of Nancy Pelosi's husband getting hit in the head with a hammer? God don't like ugly, bro. He didn't tell America to pray for Nancy Pelosi's husband. If they killed the shooter, you'll never know who they were shooting at. But you can't believe the compulsive liar. MAGA just said on the news, how is this happening in their great country? Why is there so much hate? Maybe because you helped create it. How long before they sent out the emails trying to raise money? Trouble just seem to follow certain people. Can you only imagine the lies you're going to make up about this? The likes we've never seen before. How is anybody shocked when the media / political candidate has pushed hate for the last 8 years? Capitol has been rioted. Elections have been tried to be stolen. White supremacy back march in the streets, etc. Signs have been there, but the ratings were too good for many to turn down. With all that happened today, somebody lost their life, and he's still going to find a need to get out there and lie about what really happened. Guaranteed he can't resist. When some shit happens, nobody plays victim faster than the bully. That's a good saying. What the fuck is this? It says, if you had heart, empathy, when it came to school shootings and church shootings in Charleston, the white supremacy attacks in Charlottesville, insurrection of the Capitol, and attack on Paul Pelosi, how do you, he said, if you had no heart then, how do you have a heart and empathy now? So, dear Joe Biden, you'd be a damn fool to slow down your campaign. Use this moment to push the agenda you've been pushing, ban assault rifles and gun violence. That's one thing I'll say no to. Hey, when people ask, yo, Ak, are you a Republican or a Democrat? I'm neither, but because I have issues that concern me, I vote for me. I don't vote for y'all. I don't care if we the same skin color. I don't care if we're the same household. I vote for me and I vote for my household. I think people should vote for their household. Like if, I had a wife or, I ain't gonna get married, but if I had a chick and we had a kids, I think we should all vote in unison for our household that could help us. You feel me? That's how I feel voting is. You know what I mean? I know some niggas feel like you should vote in the interest of black people. No, nigga. I vote for me. I love guns. Love them. Sorry to say, it is what it is. A lunatic doing some shit with a gun don't mean that I feel like guns should be banned. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? To keep it real, when lunatic got guns, I think you need more guns. You know what I'm saying? Like when I seen that shit with Trump, I'm finna go buy some more guns. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I'm that person. Because at the end of the day, I look at it like this. When you make laws about guns, criminals, I've never seen a criminal that said, fuck, I can't get a gun. They just passed the law. The criminals already got the guns, bro. So to keep it real, you ain't gonna handicap a nigga like me. You feel what I'm saying? That's my thing. But again, that's an issue that it seems Republicans are more pro on. There's other issues that Democrats are more pro on that I care about too. So like for me, I try to vote my interest depending on the time. Anyway, okay, cool. Say if surviving something makes you heroic in this country, why haven't America labeled black folks as heroic for surviving slavery? Okay, that's a good point. And I do think that, that was a heroic effort, definitely. You know what I mean? Obviously, they pinpoint certain people who assisted the black plight, whether it be Harriet Tubman or whatever, but like, shit. Anybody who survived slavery is clearly heroic, right? Why America never fully honored the officers who survived the Capitol attacks on January 6th doesn't get more heroic than that. So, dear Black America, if being a convicted felon, surviving gunfire, sexual assaulting women, and losing fraud cases make you like Donald Trump, you are everything this country has been trying to make you out to be. He says you can't keep going around hurting people. Damn, Plies is super political. So has anyone started a conversation that you normally hear around this time about how important to talk about mental health in this country? Gotta find out what this kid was going through. Yeah, he was getting bullied. I mean, everybody who shoots up a school or something is probably getting some type of bully. But bullying is kind of like part of like, I think everybody almost gets bullied. Like it's impossible to just eradicate bullying, right? He could have been having a really bad day. They took Dylan Roof to Burger King, right? All right, anyway.
Y'all got to excuse my Italian, man. just getting a little workout in. But as I was working out, I just came up with an idea that I want to try to pull off with some help from my social media platforms. I'm looking for one female for this coming week, preferably Thursday in Miami. I don't care what part of the country you in. I don't care if you local right in Miami, from Broward or Fort Myers, or you can be in Omaha, Nebraska.
What is he talking about? Okay, damn, he's tweeting a lot. Nigga.
I'm laughing, man, but I'm laughing, but I ain't motherfucking laughing. Listen, I guess at this motherfucking point, I just can't be nice to nobody. I can't be motherfucking nice to nobody. I've just come to that motherfucking realization, and that's just it. Now, I'm just getting from the motherfucking airport. I'm just getting biked from the motherfucking airport. I'm in the motherfucking airport, minding my motherfucking business, just waiting on my motherfucking flight, bitch. Just me and my motherfucking people. Hell, I get motherfucking approached, and motherfuckers say, "Can I get a picture?" So, me being me. I know you ain't gonna take no picture with me. I said, man, why wouldn't I take no picture with you?
Okay. What the fuck is he talking about? I thought he was talking about this shit. Okay, I guess not. Okay. Anyway, Kodak Black basically he kind of responded to Plies, and I guess he's he loves Trump. There we go.
Hurting.
Here we go.
Fam, you should have heard my old girl said last night, boy, Z Queen say she done around a big hurting to kill Trump, man. Y'all knew she lit. She gonna say the most outrageous ass shit. Yeah. She like, oh, Trump. That's up. Let's see, what is this? M. A bitch say, yeah, go smack Plies. For what? Oh, Plies had to probably been there saying some more crazy ass shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy? That was f***ed up by Plies. But, like, we ain't going for no Trump slander, bro. You need to go ahead and tighten that down, bro. Get off that shit, Plies. Like, Trump ain't did nothing to you, man. You feel me? You rich, bro. You rich. Just for all that, love. Cause shit get mafioso, boy. Shit. That shit get mafioso, ain't it?
Now, let me just pause this and, by the way, say this. Hey, listen, we could all, and this is why I don't like a lot of people who, you could be critical of Trump or whatever, but just realize if you a citizen, you over 18 years of age, you not like some type of convicted felon or something like that. You have a vote, but other people have a vote. And we could both have different opinions. If somebody says, nah, I don't care if Biden's having seizures all the time and strokes, I'm going to vote for him. Okay. Nigga, I'm not here to convince a motherfucking soul. You vote, I vote, everybody vote. Let's see how the votes end up, and let's move on with life. That's how it goes. I don't like when people feel like they're offended by another person's opinion or another person's preference in votes. I'm not mad at what Ply said. Ply's clearly he's a Biden guy. Fuck it. All right, we'll just vote for Biden. Cool. Kodak, he's a Trump guy. All right, vote for Trump. Cool. I don't think that we should start infighting over political candidates, though. I think that goes to a tricky part. We shouldn't be over here saying we gonna check niggas over this. Yo, stop talking about my president. No. Now, granted, there's more conversation we can have on like certain political or rhetoric that seems to maybe encourage violence and shit like that. Cool. But if a nigga want to vote for Trump, Kanye, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Sexy Red, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You get to do what you want with your vote. And I think sometimes people are trying to, bulldoze a conversation and trying to bully people into feeling like they should use their vote to vote for another man's opinion, which I don't think so.
Trump ain't did nothing to you, man. You feel me? You rich, bro. You rich. Just for all that, love. Cause shit get mafioso, boy. Shit. That shit get mafioso, ain't it?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, stay dangerous, stay smart, stay alive.
Yeah, all that good shit. Yeah. Everything that you see, bro, is cool. Even shit, man. Man, he ain't going. Like I was saying on the song that, man, I was ripping that shit. Then I tell him to trash that there. Trash that ass up, bro. I put another verse in that cash. I mean, I don't say. I don't think about people them. I be thinking about people them and shit. They be like so crazy how crazy that pride be. That pride wouldn't even let them off say sorry or apologize when they know they be wrong. Cuz, hey, and then that Samsung remote.
All right.
Yup. So like the circle one.
Got the right one.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, clearly, you know, he's feeling a certain type of way about it. Hey, I think the political discourse is gonna. The only thing I don't particularly like is when just the stupid people get involved with it, right? So like, you know, Plies is trying to make some points about, well, you know, Trump did, you know, he's been making some divisive statements that could have been okay, cool. I think that's a fair thing, and I think that's whatever. The people like Amanda Seals who be like, yo, this was staged. I think that's where you kind of get like you lose a lot of people. If you think this shit was staged to make you feel a certain type of way, like, come on. You know what I mean? One of the funniest things, which the funniest comments I've seen about the Amanda Seals shit, where she's like, yo, I lived in Harlem for mad long. I know what gunshots sound like. And somebody said, yeah, of course the person who lived in Harlem would know exactly what a sniper rifle sounds like. Stupid, right? Or even AR, right? All right, cool. Let me see what else is going on. I feel like the shooting shit just kind of hijacked us with some politics and shit like that. Give me 1 second. Wait, what am I looking for? Oh! By the way, I just want to say congratulations to my boy Brick Baby. He finally apologized to them guys. So apparently he got G-checked by the dudes who were in Young and Ace's gang, because this all started when Brick Baby came out and said, yo, I watched a video that said that Young and Ace homies been dying, and there's been about 6 of them died that's since Fulio died because it's retaliation shooting. Those guys who were close to Young and Ace came out and said, yo, Brick Baby, shut the fuck up, nigga. You don't know nothing about nothing. You're a podcaster who's getting choked out of your job, right? Now, Brick Baby at that point was just like, yo, I got Kill Squad in the streets. I like really get it wicked. I'm the biggest Crip that was in Atlanta. Like, he started talking crazy. Like, he's like, yo, the 60s on the dead homies. Like, I could get you banned from like, he started going ridiculously crazy. So apparently, like, Brick Baby is like some high level, like, I think he said to one of the guys, he's like the second ranking Crip under Tookie Williams. I think Tookie Williams is the Crip, right? Am I looking this up? Tookie Williams. He's like, didn't he invent the Crips? What the fuck? No, it's Tookie. Yeah. Yeah, he invented the Crip. Okay, so Brick Baby like second Crip in command. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas really got to respect his Crippin'. Now, I didn't know how big the Rolling 60s was, but he named like 5 places. Like, yo, what is it? Brick Baby bans Ace. Let me see. Look, he'll name a couple places. He's telling them. He's telling them, like, yo, if y'all niggas want to go to Atlanta, like, shit gonna get wicked out there. Here we go.
Connected to the shit that you said, because I said I watched the clickbait video.
Hold on.
Today, all y'all got to do is say, yeah, we
Georgia.
do no shows in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Do no shows in Atlanta. Because I'm the king around that motherfucker.
Oh! Oh, shit. The king of Atlanta. Word to Draco.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So you won't be doing no shows in Atlanta. You won't be doing no shows in the Carolina. Nothing around there, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
no Carolina shows neither.
Like, I ain't even tripping because your boys is getting into it. But at the end of the day, all
right, so everybody know Brick Baby, top crip. You know what I mean? He's under Tukey Williams. And, you know, after he basically made those threats, Young and Ace performed in North Carolina. Now, I keep telling you, there's like levels to this shit. Like, with all due respect to the big Crips, I want no problems with y'all, okay? Tukey Williams and Brick Babies and them. Brother, y'all hoodlums can't stop nothing from happening, okay? If y'all niggas don't pay y'all rent in y'all Section 8 housing, y'all will get evicted. Y'all can't stop niggas from kicking you out of your own house, much less tell people they can't come to a whole entire city, okay? Yeah, when niggas say they run cities and can ban people, y'all niggas couldn't board a fucking plane. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas can't board a plane without a boarding pass. Like, just stay in your lane. You niggas don't own property, man. Just relax. Niggas that don't own property claim they own blocks and own hoods and own city. These niggas live with their mama. Their name not on a lease. They got nothing to their name but a pair of Nikes and a PS5. But they run the block. They run the hood. They banned this from that. Okay? So, Young and Ace went to North Carolina to perform. Yeah! Basically said, niggas say I can't come to Carolina. I'm here.
Pull up.
Man,
Encore night, like, y'all pull up, man. Y'all know we smoking, we lit it, man. Pull up. Back, a real pull up. Encore night, like, y'all pull up, man. Y'all know we smoking, we lit it, man. Pull up.
Nigga, Brick Baby told me couldn't come to Carolina. Now, didn't I give Brick Baby the best advice? I try to apologize on behalf of him. Now, apparently, after, you know, the hoodlums that roll with Young and Ace, I'm telling you, these guys are uncivilized. These guys are killers. You don't want to fuck with these guys. Apparently, whatever little kill squad Brick Baby claim he got going on, which now I've heard is like some anime shit this nigga got going on. I thought Kill Squad was actually a gang. Like, I heard it's like some make-believe commenters shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Young and Ace and them basically has been stepping so hard. We have Brick Baby who finally apologized. He came to his senses. And I respect it, actually, because I told him he should have done this. So he gets on an Instagram live with the guy, and the guy basically does him like how Meek Mill did to Mike Knox. What I tell you to say? Like, it's a full apology. I got to see this shit right here. Brick Baby ATK. Is it ATK? I got to play this shit for y'all. Like, this was an apology, bro. This shit was crazy. IG Live. Right, okay. All right, here we go.
Hey, look, I'm off this live. Hey.
Look, we ain't gotta piece it up. We ain't gotta wave no white flag.
Niggas say he don't know.
Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all do y'all thing, cuz on TikTok.
All I'm saying is this, though, cuz. I'm just letting you know, cuz, ain't nowhere in the world we can't go, nigga. We can go to the moon if we want to go to that bitch, cuz. And we gonna bang on that bitch.
So, you see the tone switched up. Yo, y'all can't go to Atlanta, LA. I'm under Tukey Williams. Y'all can't go to the Carolinas. Now they're on live pressing him, and he's telling them, you have the green light to go wherever y'all niggas want to go. This is crazy.
We gonna bang on that bitch, and we gonna have 60 shots fixed up that bitch, cuz.
Hey, man, you can pop it all you want to.
I ain't popping it, cuz. This real deal life. This real deal life. This real deal how a nigga move, bro.
Hey, no, let me tell you something. If I ordered blood,
see, this the difference. That's the difference, cuz. I'm not doing this for Adam 22. This the difference, cuz. This the difference, cuz. I'm not doing this for Adam 22.
Nigga, y'all niggas rappers, cuz. I want to see y'all win, bro. If I would have ordered blood,
I'm not doing this for a cracker who do only. The difference is I'm not doing this. I'm not sitting in front of no cracker who do only about gangster shit. That's the difference, cuz. I'm sitting around real gangsters. I'm sitting around real gangsters politicking and propagating. I'm sitting around real gangsters.
I'm not sitting around hype man.
You sitting around. We got something in common.
You sitting around nigga who taking photo shoots with punks and shit. You sitting around these niggas talking about gangs, talking about the business, nigga.
Bro,
you sitting around these niggas talking about.
You talking about? Listen to this, gang.
You sitting around a punk. You sitting around a cracker who do talking about the business, cuz. What are you talking about the business, cuz? You could hit us up if you felt played by some niggas dying.
How would I feel played though? This is what I'm trying to tell you. When I see Foul Out even say something, cuz on the dead homies, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, oh, they tripping off the clip. I'm laughing, and then niggas getting
this shit not funny though, cuz. This shit life, cuz.
You think that's why I'm like, niggas think shit sweet, nigga shit ain't
that
sweet.
Shit not funny, cuz. That's what I'm telling you. That shit not a joke, cuz.
You talk about what ain't funny, bro. Who was laughing?
Who was laughing?
Nigga, I done lost
when you said 6
homies,
niggas
nigga,
dead.
I done seen a gang of niggas go down. Nigga, fuck is you talk about? Ain't none of that shit a gang, nigga. What I tell you, Carolina? I told you, like, nigga ain't finna keep on seeing niggas die, bro. Nigga ain't trying to do that. Nigga, I just tell the little nigga, it's gangsters everywhere, gang.
All I'm saying is, though, look, bro, look. This what I'm trying to say, bro. This all I'm trying to say, bro. Ultimately, bro, when it come down to this shit, bro, all I'm pushing right now, cuz I ain't even really trying to keep yelling in circles and shit. You feel me? I'm gonna get to the point. All I'm saying is, cuz, it ain't no place in America that you could ban us from, cuz, including LA, cuz. We having motion in LA. We having blitz in LA. We having charts in LA, just like you saying, cuz, and we slang iron. You know what we do, cuz. All I'm saying is,
and it's the same thing, cuz.
All I'm saying is, and I ain't saying that shit. I ain't saying that shit no way toward you. That shit toward any nigga who feel
on the dead homies. Go ask all them rap niggas telling you that it's cool, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. I done had every nigga jury, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga.
He gonna apologize eventually. He gonna realize that this nigga right here, he down to die. Like, he on that Soulja Boy shit. Remember when Soulja Boy told Blueface, nigga, let's meet up and die. Let's meet up and die.
Come to LA, nigga, every nigga, cuz on 6-0, I know where every nigga
look,
nigga.
Hold on.
Nigga, if I want blood, I'm gonna get blood. On any city, where this at, any city where the fingers at, if I want it, I'ma get it, cuz on 6-0, nigga.
Who jury you finna have?
What I said, I done had, ask them rap niggas that's telling you it's sweet. Whoever giving y'all information, ask them niggas what I really do out here, gang.
Cuz you don't do nothing for real, cuz, but sit in front of the microphone with Adam 22 and talk about the business. That's all you do is sit with Adam 22
grab some
talk about the business.
Why a nigga ain't never played with a nigga?
Cuz you ain't never played with no niggas like us till now. Now we finna play with your punk ass. Now we finna play with your ass, cuz.
On 6-0, cuz. Why nigga ain't never played with
Cuz. On 4-5, cuz. If your ass mother play, cuz, your ass would have lay, cuz. It's merch.
Like I said, nigga, they just stop making gay like
your ass play, cuz. Your ass gon' find out, nigga.
Listen to this.
GLK, hold on.
I ain't even trying to beef. I keep telling you, all I'm saying is you can't ban us from nowhere. You ain't got that rank. Then you double back and you try to say some more gangster shit. All I'm telling you, sir, is if you play, you gon' find out.
That's cool, and that's the moral of the story everywhere. If a nigga play, look, that's all it is.
Hold on, this why I came into play. This why I came into play because, like, I was trying to come meet y'all so I could do a comedy skit, GMK, but goddamn, once I seen y'all niggas beef, I stayed my ass in the house. So I want to know is
it ain't no beef like that, cuz. It ain't that, bro. That's not what it is. Like, nigga ain't walking around looking for. Look, bro. Nigga ain't walking around looking for affiliates and shit. Like, nigga ain't walking around looking for affiliates and shit and snapping on niggas and shit about this man, bro. Nigga just saying, if a nigga seen this man right now in the airport or some shit, nigga push up on his ass like, cuz, what you on? Like, you feel me? Same way a nigga doing right now, bro. We don't change. We don't bite no tongues. We don't do none of that shit,
West Side. Nah, listen to this, though. Off the rip, I spoke on y'all situation, so I be the bigger man right now, cuz we ain't gonna get nowhere. Look, I spoke on y'all situation. It was wrong, right? 6-0. You got that. I'm gonna clear the air. I spoke on something that I didn't know about, right? But my whole moral of the story was how y'all jumped at it. And like you said, nigga could have DM'd me like, hey, Brick, you talking wrong, cuz that ain't what happened. And the nigga would have been like, all right, my bad, gang.
But you gotta think, though, cuz. You gotta think, though, cuz. Look, though, you gotta think, though, cuz. You easily said false information that tarnish a nigga name, blemish a nigga image on one of the biggest platforms in the nation right now, cuz.
That shit ain't no. We can't push up on you on the low. We can't push up on you on the low and sort some shit that on the high. You gotta sort that shit out in public.
I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna go clear it up.
That's all I'm saying. So then bro, but that's what we've been telling you since. That's what we've been telling you since day one. And you get to talking about bloodshed and what you could do to us and what you could. Cause you don't know what the going on over here, cuz. And this is some shit you don't want to sign up for real.
Man, listen, I've been signed up, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I done signed up for all that for the rest of my life. Let's see. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just how y'all feel like a nigga gonna have to show me the same nigga like me. Put on his
shit, that's what I'm saying. But if you peep, cuz, I ain't even say shit. Look, I ain't say shit. I ain't speak on this shit. You went back and forth with my dog. You went back and forth with Fire Lot. Woo the woo. Y'all did that. But what I'm saying is, I jumped in when your ass said we couldn't go to North Carolinas and South Carolinas and Atlanta, nigga. You don't know who, nigga, that's ran by the 5, man.
No, it's not.
That's not ran by that shit what you talking about, bro.
This shit's the biggest.
Hey, look.
That shit ran by the 5, nigga.
Wait, listen, we gonna have
nothing bigger than the church, man.
Off the internet, bro.
It's not nothing bigger than the church. It's not nothing bigger.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yo, Brick Baby, bro. A nigga told me you was like 30-something to 40-something. My nigga, these niggas are like 22, my nigga. Like, they're down to die for no reason. Like, my nigga, you clock into a job. You don't show up late, my nigga. You care about your health benefits, right? You know, I hear you have a family. Like, you, bro, like, just leave the street. Y'all hate that when old niggas, they still trying to act like you're not down to crash out for nothing. Them niggas sound like they're down to crash out for some shit. Like, you can't beat ignorance. You can't out-tough ignorance. Like, dog, you clock in, you sign the timesheet, like, it's all good, my nigga. Like, bro, you should be showing people how you could change your life from being in the streets, taking chances on your freedom and your life every day, to now you're a podcaster doing a job that you have benefits to you could get some dental plan. You get what I mean? That's good. You're trying to argue with these niggas who their only way to make it out, and it's only one nigga who made it out through rap. Bro, the rest of these niggas is still got to be in the streets. That's why even you reported that people around them were dying. So they're really into it, and also they're looking at this feud, even though they're looking at the rap sense, that's kind of their way out. They down to crash out.
I'm gonna show you history, bro. Outside,
you can show me history. You can show me history. We living in 2024 today, cuz. Ain't nothing bigger than the church, cuz.
Listen to this.
Nigga, I am scared for Brick Baby.
On the dead homies, cuz.
Oh my God! Every time he says that, anytime this nigga finna lie, he put it on his dead homies. I don't know what his dead homies did to him, but when he's about to lie, it's always on the dead homies. When he said on the dead homies, he about to tell the most ridiculous lie possible.
But we get off of this, wherever, if you ever, nigga, you hit me, nigga, I can show you bar for bar. You talk about the 5 run this right there. Listen, gang, a motherfucker got all the literature you need, bro. On 6 I show you. But at the end of the day, we can't do that right here online. Cause you get what I'm saying? We not finna do all that.
This why I want to know. This why I want to know everything good. Cause we don't want no bloodshed in North Carolina. We trying to get on both sides.
It ain't even that, bro. All these places, bro, real shit, bro. It ain't even got to that, bro. Like, nigga ain't saying that. Nigga ain't doing that. Nigga just saying, do what it is, bro. At the end of the day, like, nigga gotta come to club as a man, let him know, like, hey, that ain't what we on, bro. You feel me? Anybody else know what we on? And I'm so, listen, bro, ain't gotta say it right now, but I'm so, bro, know what we on, bro. Especially if he done been watching them fluke ass videos.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I know y'all got Jacksonville going crazy, bro. I could give y'all that, right? On 6
the world, man, we the biggest.
Y'all young niggas,
the world.
Y'all young niggas putting y'all things, you putting it down right now, right? On the dead homies, bro. Everybody got their rank. Everybody earned their staying game. You hear what I'm saying?
I hear that. I ain't dissing that. All I'm saying is,
yo, Brick Baby, man. This is the last advice I'm gonna give you. And trust me, this is good advice. You are getting, I don't know, because you live in the world of Adam 22 and Flacco and No Jumper Land, you think that you're getting the street shit mixed in with content shit a little bit too much, brother. Like, it would be one thing if you're a civilian, but like if you're actually expected to enact some of these things and y'all having these powwows on live, you're no different than the Chicago niggas who get on live with each other and say, "Where y'all at right now? We about to slide." And they literally drive to the other person's block and shoot it up. It's just a bad look. But anyway, I mean, this your worth at No Jumper anyway, so it don't matter. Anyway, speaking of No Jumper, somebody sent me this in the Reddit. Holy shit. Apparently Adam's wife, Lena, went back for seconds. Holy shit. So I think he fucked her on the beach. This is crazy. Now, I don't know how, again, every time I ask like really honest questions to like Adam, they're like, man, let's stop talking about, like I tried to do it when we came on my pod. They was like, stop talking about my wife getting fucked. Like, that's old news. And I'm like, bro, there's something kind of disturbing about that. You're rich as fuck. Why does you keep allowing this to happen? But anyway, whatever. Apparently, she's, she's getting piped out again. Or something. I don't know. It's a new video. I don't know what video it could be that people would care. I don't know if the first one, well, I guess the first one did massive numbers. I guess they say every good song needs a remix. Every good movie needs a sequel. I guess. All right. Good for them. Good for them. I wonder if she just genuinely likes this guy at this point. I think she might just really like him. She's always cheesing when she's around this motherfucker. Anyway. Okay. Back to the business. Oh, rest in peace to Kobe's pops. The news came down today that Kobe's father, Joe Bryant, passed away at the age of 69. According to Philadelphia Inquirer, he recently battled with a health issue and suffered a massive stroke. Joe, famously nicknamed Jelly Bean, was a first-round pick to the Golden State Warriors in 1975 and played for the 76ers, San Diego Clippers, and the Houston Rockets before heading overseas. I didn't know that Kobe's father played in the league. Oh, wow. Damn. This is a little bit interesting because it was also said, and there's like this whole thing. I don't know if I'm repeating a rumor that's, not confirmed, but it was also said that, like, since Kobe died, Kobe's wife owns the estate and she controls it. And apparently they were saying Kobe's wife don't give no money to his mom or his dad or anybody on that family. And apparently I remember something came up in the media. They were like, they were living in a house that was like, still had a mortgage on it. And the house was like $400,000 or something like that. And they were like, damn, Kobe's estate is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, y'all can't give Kobe's mom and dad some money to that they could pay off their house or whatever. Let me see if I can Google it. Kobe Bryant. Oh, I'll come back to this video right here. No, actually, no. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, by the way, his parents was selling his stuff to get some money. And people kept just saying, yo, how come Vanessa don't be giving him no bread? Now, again, I don't want to, for whatever, Kobe married his wife for a reason. And even at the time of his untimely death, he knew that his earthly possessions and his estate would go in her hands. If he felt the need that he needed to take care of his parents before he died, I guess he would have. But no, everything goes to Vanessa. But I don't know if that's just like internet reported rumors or if that's just the facts. So we'll see. We'll see. But rest in peace to Kobe Bryant's dad. All right, let me see what else is going on. Meg Thee Stallion dropping some merch. There's some more stuff about the shooter for Trump. What's this? Jack Black said some other shit. Jack Black pulled the plug on his own tour after his Tenacious D bandmate made a birthday wish, grousing that the would-be assassin didn't take Trump out. Jack said he was blindsided by Kyle Gass' remark, and he made the comment at their show. What was the comment? Oh, shit. He said, don't miss Trump next time? That's crazy. This is Jack Black's like...
Don't miss Trump next time.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me see what else is going on in these streets, man. Big DT showed up with something looking like a tampon on his ear. This shit definitely looked mad goofy on his ear. He walked in.
If tomorrow all the things were wrong, I'd work for all my life.
Walked in like a gangster. Okay. Rich the Kid got served. Nobody cares about that. We obviously talked about Lil Reese last night. We talked about the YSL thing. Fulio saying he's voting for whatever. 6ix9ine came back. He performed in Romania. Nori had a prediction. He says, I predict that Drake and Kendrick are going to squash it and eventually make one of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. I don't know. I want to say no. But I said no with Drake and Meek. I just couldn't understand why Drake would even make up with that guy. Meek is the reason why so many people have doubted your legacy. The dude said you're using ghostwriters. He's the one who wrote that information to light. But I think what I've noticed about Drake will forgive you as long as there's a play there. So I think eventually there will be a play where Kendrick and Drake squashing it would not only make sense, but be lucrative. But also, I think he might be thinking about it in that realm of, well, whenever we squash it, it makes everything he said about me obsolete. You get what I mean? Because Kendrick is saying, keep the family away from him. He's a pedophile. He's going to jail. This guy, he only likes A minor, right? If Kendrick becomes cool with him again and you see them on stage dapping it up, yo, shout out to this guy. We went at it one time in hip-hop, one of the best rap battles ever. I respect him. And they drop a song together, say they go on tour. Yeah, it makes everything the song will still sting. It's like Ether, right? Even after Jay-Z and Nas made up, Ether still stings, right? So you have a Family Matter, well, not Family Matters, Not Like Us, that's still gonna be yo, it is that. But I think it will help change the narrative, right? So I could see Drake potentially, not at this moment, clearly, not now. And obviously, I think Drake would only squash it under one condition. The condition would be that Kendrick's career doesn't go pew and goes completely up. I don't think Drake would squash a battle where he's seen as the little nigga or the guy getting a little niggered. He'll only squash a beef if it feels like, hey, I've won so much and now, you know what I mean? I'll give you an assist, that type of thing. Because, you got to be in that boss position. Like Jay-Z, when Jay-Z was ready to squash it with Nas and even have that concert, what time was that with Jay? I think, he was getting all type of accolades. He was just killing it, period. You get what I mean? So The only way I see this being squashed, I could see it being squashed. Time heals all, of course, but Drake has to be up. I'm not saying Kendrick got to be down bad, but there has to be like a huge separation between Drake and Kendrick for him to say, you know what, let me squash it. That's what I particularly believe. Yeah, it's like, yo, when, you know, maybe I don't know if that'll be a thing though, because the difference between Jay-Z and Nas and Kendrick and Drake, Kendrick kind of always had the potential to compete on a popularity perspective with Drake. He just never put out enough projects and works and wasn't as active as Drake. So I don't know if there'll be a time where Drake is selling double what Kendrick is selling, or Kendrick is just pushing 120,000 and Drake is doing 1 million again, right? I mean, a lot of people believe that Drake won't do 1 million no more, right? By the way, I don't think Kendrick will do 1 million either, but I don't think Drake will be that much bigger. Maybe in terms of, and this is where it might also play in too, business-wise, right? I think in the next couple of years, I think Drake needs to cement himself on a mogul aspect, because everything to do with rap, you've already checked the box. The only way to get out of this game, of this rat race of running around trying to be the best rapper every year, the most lit rapper with the most accolades, the always having a song on the Billboard Hot 100 for Drake, I think he needs a liquor situation. I think he needs an exit plan for Dr. Dre. Not saying he was that active, but the headphones deal, Beats by Dre, that turns him into a mogul. Now it gets him off that rat race, right? For Jay-Z, obviously, you know, he had a label that was kind of like pretty decent, but of course, the Champagne, Cognac, Douce, Rock Nation Sports, Rock Nation period. That's what kind of got him off of. You'd be like, oh, okay. I think Drake needs that play. I know he has like a wine. Is it a wine or a whiskey? I think he has a whiskey. That shit is not that, bro. You know what I mean? He needs one of those that puts him into, oh, Drake is worth $10 billion. And respectfully, when you're now worth $10 billion, yeah, he beat me in a rap battle. You could make peace with him, right? Because you're just so much winning that life. You're worth $10 billion in one of the most lucrative things ever, or you own an NBA team or something. And now you could book Kendrick Lamar to come perform for your NBA team. Like that makes it feel like, oh, okay, Drake is still like the guy, right? That's the way they squash it. But as long as they're competing for that who's the better rapper now thing, and also the lasting effects of, you know, certified lover boy, certified pedophile, what? No. You can't be cool with that nigga right now. Not right now. But time does heal all. So I actually agree that this would happen at a certain point. And I also do believe that this is going to be predicated on both individuals' ability to never run into each other, for their people to never run into each other, for violence to also not happen. You get what I mean? All right. All right. What else going on in this bitch? Sexy Red did what? Oh, everybody's been saying Sexy Red. No, I mean Ice Spice out here looking like Coil Ray. You know what I mean? Now, she trying to shake that thing, but that thing ain't really thanging right now. You know what I mean? By the way, I love when Ice Spice perform. You know what I mean? I don't even know why they give her a mic to run out there. They just be like, just go. You got all the things you need. See-through clothes, check. Some boots with some grip, check. Make sure the glue is keeping that wig on your fucking head. That when you need to do all of this, check. Yeah, what else you need? Go performance. You got 80 minutes. Go ahead. You know what I mean? Look, I don't even think she says a lyric. This is like a verse right here. Nigga, I think they turned her mic down. Look, she says something, this shit is turned down. Think about this. She's performing and they're shouting, they're going crazy shouting for her in the moment she's not singing more than when she is singing. Anyway, she's looking rather skinny, and obviously, you know, for me, I look at it and I'm like, number one, I hope she's healthy, but number two, I hope she's not about to get on the, oh, let me go get a BBL butt and let me go get a bunch of weight altering stuff. Like, I think she was a natural, I think that was the appeal of her. She was perfectly thick. A little bit of cellulite, not a lot. Everything looked natural. It formed together good. Now, that worked because she was probably younger, right? You know, at 22, the weight going to be different on you than it's going to be at 32, right? So maybe that's why that is. But I liked her look, right? Her look was one that was a natural look. Maybe she's also being kind of affected by the fact that now, you know, it's very hectic for these celebrities as they're now touring the world. They're always traveling. They're probably going from country to country, not seeing food that they like. Sometimes they're like, oh shit, they get to, I don't know, they get to Belgium, right? And they get to Belgium and they're like, yo, he said she looked like one of them Men in Black slugs that eat, that drink coffee. You talking about them worms. Yeah, that's how Cola Ray look, right? Like, Cola Ray looked like, Cola Ray, like, there's a meme, I think. Cola Ray. Nah, this dude look like Cola Ray right here. I ain't gonna hold you. And she be twerking too. She was just throwing that shit back. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway, back to what I was saying. So when you look at her, yes, sometimes their diet is fucked up. They go to Belgium. They don't eat none of that stuff. They've never culturally, like, you know, I went to the UK and trust and believe. And this is with all due respect to my people in the UK. Like, the food was atrocious there. But really, it's not atrocious. It's because in America, like, our foods are filled with so much sugar and so much salt that becomes our norm. So we go over there and I'm like, yo, their Wingstop ain't stopping. You know what I mean? Like, like, their food don't hit the same. Like, even fast food, they cook with lower levels of a lot of the stuff we put in our food. So just any different country you go to, you're going to realize even fast food tastes different. So with all that being said, sometimes people go to these countries that they're moving around and they just go to Old Reliable. All right, let's try to find if there's a Taco Bell in town or whatever the case is. And maybe that has to do with her diet change and that's why her body's looking different. Or maybe she's a little bit more body conscious now, because you have to remember, she might get a little body conscious. She's kind of out there naked. She's in a see-through thing with a thong on. She probably sees videos and maybe sometimes, you know, she had an extra meal or two and she's like, oh, I don't like how my stomach's sticking over there. Oh, I don't like how my thighs kind of look like too much cellulite. You know what I mean? Who knows? But maybe she's doing this, and I know everybody keeps, for anytime people lose weight now, people are like, Ozempic! You know what I mean? Why would she get on Ozempic? Like, Ozempic is for people who are, I think, like, super obese. It's not for people who are thick. I mean, people have been saying Drake lost some weight. They're saying Drake on the Ozempic. Champagne Poppy. Let's see. Where's his new pictures at? Oh, it's not on here. Let me see. Here we go. I just Googled Drake skinny. Oh, okay. Here's it. Oh, no, that's about KD. What the fuck? Pause on this, by the way. So this is Drake's new picture on the right. They're saying Drake is looking much more skinnier, and they're saying that he had some type of like muscle definition before, but now he's looking like kind of emaciated. Who the fuck? Niggas started fighting during 20v1s? Wait, this is a girls only? Oh, it's two lesbians fighting? Nigga, that's what they need to bring to the motherfucking WNBA. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If they could let them chicks scrap it out like this is baddies or motherfucking hockey, this shit would hit. These are women? I'm done. Yeah, I can't even find the pictures of Drake. Let's see, maybe Shade Room posted it. Anyway, I'm not reading too much into it, his weight loss, or Ice Spice weight loss. Let's see how Ice Spice looks in a month. Right? And it might be some, some body image issues. You know, she might have like, what's that term called? Body dysmorphia or whatever. Where they look at their body and they have like a different type of outlook from it. Chloe Bailey pops out in St. Lucia Carnival. With all due respect, what does Chloe Bailey and Halle Bailey do? I don't know nothing they do. I heard one was in Little Mermaid. They just be looking good to me. Weren't they supposed to be like Beyonce's like prodigies? Did they sing? And I'm asking this with all due respect. I don't think I've heard a song from them. I see them on social media. They're very loved. Okay. Anyway, Big Draco. He got at Drake as well. He said, "You disappointed me, nigga. Doing all them weak ass songs with niggas. Look where that got you. None of them niggas you collab with or took on tour had your back, gang." Now, I think he said one more thing or something else. He says, "And fuck Blueface. We gonna wipe that boy nose as soon as he get out of jail." Which means nothing's happening to Blueface. But it's that time of year for Soulja Boy, clearly. I mean, I do think he got a point slightly, though. Now, I don't think Drake did a bunch of weak-ass songs. But I do think that it looks really weird that Drake looks so alone. And everybody who Drake assisted, nobody feels like, they should ride with him or anything like, that makes it look like he got a little bit of backup because, whether you want to believe it or not, you see Kendrick, he with Roddy Ricch, he with YG, he with Mustard, obviously produced a song, but like he don't look alone, right? Drake do look like all of his homies are like, yo, holla at me when this is done. I'm pretty sure Drake doesn't look at it like that though. All right. What else? So 50 Cent been showing a lot of love to Donald Trump and also really his own song because his song is now like trending. Many Men is trending, and at his recent concert in Boston, he put a edited picture of Get Rich or Die Trying, the album cover, and he put, instead of his face that's on a normal cover, he put Trump's face. This is a performance.
Wish death on me, Lord. I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. Have mercy on me.
Okay, now with all that being said, I've heard that Trump's team wants to link with 50. I don't know if 50 will do it though, but I heard there's some calls and requests going around. Trump's team wants 50 to show up at one of his like, I don't know if he's doing a rally again, but they want 50 to speak. And really, it's just, they're not going to play the song because that song is also promoting death, right? Go ahead, pussy niggas. Like, like, Hamo shot me and got shot 3 weeks later. No, shot me and 3 weeks later he got shot down. Now he clear that I'm here for a real reason because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Yeah, that song is it gets kind of dark, so they're not gonna like play the song. But I hear that Trump's team want to link up with 50 and have him like speak for like 5 minutes or something like that. Like have him just like, yo, get him out on stage and just like shout out to, talk about just surviving and going through shit. And obviously for everything else in the world, we will get the connection. Trump, many men, he's over there. Well, not Trump, many men. 50 many men, he's with Trump. We get it, right? We'll see if that happens. We will see if it happens. All right. Did y'all see this? So you had Rich Homie Quan, who was on Instagram Live. He's been on Instagram Live a lot lately. He was arguing with a fan, and the fan was trying to tell him that he fell off. Listen to this conversation.
You not like that these days, bro. Your
I don't
feature
gotta
probably
do
2,500.
festivals, nigga.
Your
Go do
feature is
your homework on me.
2,500. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, stop popping that rich and broke shit, bro. Compared to other rappers, compared to your own peers, nigga, you not like that no more, bro.
I
You
own all
washed
my
your shit
shit.
over with.
Compared to all my old peers, I own all my shit, though. That's the different bit, bro. That's what you don't know.
Your shit over with, bro. You washed, bro. Don't talk that music shit. Don't talk that
I
music
don't watch
shit.
like your hair need washing.
Lame as fuck. Like, come on, bro. You was just scratching dashes about your hair. Don't talk about hair being washed.
I know my shit dirty.
I can't. Why you talking about niggas hair being washed?
I'm saying your shit just look dirty from far. They trying to tell you, leave your homie alone. You better get up out of there. And he said, yeah, you what? Now see, so nigga, nah, nigga, you just started this.
Nigga, you not like that these days, bro. Your
I don't
feature
gotta
probably
do
2,500.
festivals, nigga.
Your
Go do
feature is
your homework on me.
2,500. Like, come on, bro.
Okay, yeah. Now I just looked up his like monthly listeners. He has like 1.9 million monthly listeners. Yeah, yo, you know, I interviewed Rich Homie Quan, and Rich Homie Quan, honestly, is a victim of not being in the streaming era, right? Like, when do we want to really say the streaming era started? Probably like 2014, 2015. When was he like really popping? Like, most of his shit was on like Dat Piff, My Mixtapes. I think he did a tape with like My Mixtapes or something like that. Like, yo, Spinrilla. Now, what's happened for artists in that time, it sucks because, you know, if it was during the streaming era, the more of a legend you are, like for example, like Chief Keef, your songs, and by the way, he was dropping a lot of mixtapes, not albums. So albums were still on DSPs, but he's dropped a lot of songs that didn't make it to DSPs that were on like these mixtape platforms. And since right now, I think most of these mixtape platforms close up shop. They probably get little consumption. Even if they were getting consumption, they weren't doing payouts. So he's like in an interesting position, but I think it's a timing. I think Rich Homie Quan's one of the greatest, you know, most creative artists that we've had coming out of Atlanta. However, I do believe that because he didn't benefit from when he was at his peak, the streaming era was happening, and he never made other bigger songs or kept putting out a lot of music afterwards, he's not respected as some of the other people who did. Some people say wash. I think he washed. Nah, I don't think he washed though. Anyway, this nigga do look like Gunna down here. He got the Gunna glasses on, the Gunna braids on. He do like Gunna. All right. 6ix9ine brought out Lil Pump in Romania. Now, 6ix9ine performed in Romania, and he basically he also put out a message to a lot of people who were doubting him. He then went on he posted this to his story. Let me see if I can find that. Where is it at? This is him ranting at the concert.
Now, it leads me to what I'm about to say. You see how Beach Please got the money, got the funding to get Travis Scott? You see how Beach Please got the funding to get Don Toliver? You see how they got the funding to get Rick Ross? Lil Pump? Lil TJ? LA Chopper? Ice Spice? Trippie Redd? Did I tell you? I told you. Listen, they didn't believe me. I said the world's gonna see you. Somebody invested and gave Romania the Beach Please they deserve. Romania, make some fucking noise!
All right, now I will say this, man, and 6ix9ine is my homie, but I do got to call him out somewhat. I think 6ix9ine is fucking lazy. I think some of the laziness comes from his thoughts on the industry's giving him a lot of resistance, so he's like, man, fuck it, I'm already a legend. And when he's doing these performances and people love him, like, he's always gonna be loved for the rest of his career because he did some historic shit. I was just looking at numbers, and I think, by the way, it's been 6 years since he came out, 6 or 7 years since he came out and was going crazy. If you look on, but to quantify like his impact, right? This was when World Star was dropping most people's videos and shit like that. If we look at on all time, right? World Star has 27 million subscribers. If you look at their most popular videos, most of them are 6ix9ine. 564 million, 452 million, 385. Tati 204. Yeah, he has a shit ton of them, and this is why like he'll always be able to perform. Here's my thing with 6ix9ine. I want 6ix9ine to stop chasing some of the bullshit, and everybody should have their love life or have a significant other, but focus on music, my nigga. Like, I think that's my only knock I've ever had against 6ix9ine. I think he loved the marketing more than the music. He does have a talent for the music, maybe not lyrically, but like he knows how to make catchy shit. Knows how to bring energy to music. He make energetic music, but his love, I don't think, is necessarily to be in the studio constantly grinding. I think his love is marketing. It's always to be the story around it. And when you look at it like that, when the marketing becomes harder because people won't playlist you this and third, you're gonna have to lean a little bit into the music too. And I think that's where he's kind of lacked. Of course, congratulations to my boy for got crazy amount of shows or festivals, whatever these things are, that he's still getting paid. But my nigga, there's a sad arc a bit with the 6ix9ine situation that we're only seeing him overseas, or we don't see him for months at a time. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know what he got going on with. And honestly, I think people remember this was a very entertaining time in music when he was out and about. And I'm wondering if if he's gonna try to give that another run, or maybe some people are like, yo, nah, bro, this shit is over. I don't know. I'm always here to assist. Matter of fact, I got to call him. He called me the other night, and I hope. I feel like every time he tries to get back on a bike, he gets on for like 2 to 3 months, and then he's like, I'll be back. The thing with music, you can't take breaks. You can't. They always say you can't play boxing. You can't just be like hopping and out on some Kawhi Leonard shit with putting out songs. When he was in the height of his career, he dropped a new song. This was his strategy. I'm going to drop a new song every month. I drop a song, it goes crazy for a month. I drop another song, and let's keep it going like that. It feels like it's been over a year since he's dropped music, and it doesn't seem like, he's that much communicative. Some of the other things that comes with fame, I think, unfortunately, has like distracted him. Buying Birkins for bitches and starlets, stalking his girlfriends, running around playing, goon and gangster, like, bruv, you got to realize this is probably the most important part of what you got going on, and it's the people loving you, and you're not allowed to do any of that bullshit that you like doing on the side now if this didn't happen. So you should want to keep doing this, you know what I mean? Anyway. Also, and then I guess the last thing, I feel like I'm just giving a whole synopsis on my homeboy. And I think the last thing, too, is that I think 6ix9ine, even though he's a numbers guy, I think he's also scared of numbers slightly. Just in a way that I think Ugly God and Lil Pump are scared of numbers a little bit. These guys went from doing so massive numbers that they're very cognizant that if they do something, it's rather you're dormant. And by the way, this might be a marketing move too, right? If you never drop, you never flop, right? If you never put something out that didn't work, people only remember what worked. So maybe that's the marketing. But I do think these guys look at it and be like, well, if I drop an album right now, man, like this shit might not do good, and I might be. So let me just keep doing these shows. I'll drop a single here or there. But regardless, I don't care how they try to maneuver that conversation or through their actions. They should just keep dropping music. That's my thing. Drop music. So I'm gonna try to get 6ix9ine to drop some music, but I don't know if I can. I'll try though. I feel like every time I talk about 6ix9ine now, people are like, yo, Ak, you're such a good friend. You're still talking about this guy? You're still talking about this guy, Ak? All right. Let me see what else. What else? I probably got a couple more topics, and then I do have to run. I do have an interview to do with Sauce Walker. All right, what else? Yo, this was hilarious, man. Boss man D-Lo almost died of suffocation, nigga, after he was trying to take off his Smedium t-shirt on stage. Now, and shout out to Boss man D-Lo too. He could take a joke because, you know, my caption was a little funny. I said, Boss man D-Lo almost got suffocated by his own shirt. Wow, close call. And this is the video, but I'll read his comment afterwards. He's not even tight. Like, you know, some rappers, they get in their feelings real quick. Boss man D-Lo, man, I think I want to interview you. Seems like you got a good personality. Anyway, he says, man, I come give y'all a good show and y'all worry about my fat problems. LOL, I love y'all. This guy's going to last long in the industry. When you're in the game, bro, you got to take shit in stride. One day you're the hero, one day you're the villain, one day you're the joke, one day you're laughing at others. It happens. This Boss man D-Lo nigga been going up, ain't he? He's been going up. I know like 2 or 3 songs of his. And I ain't gonna lie to you. You know who was Spotify. There's something with Spotify's algorithm. Like, you know, Spotify actually put me onto. There's somebody called, I think his name is Big Texas or something like that, or Big Plug. What's his name? Big Plug. Oh yeah, every time I hit skip on my Spotify, nigga, they play this song every time. Nigga, and I've never heard about it. I never even seen the video till now. Like, every time. It goes through a phase where every time you hit skip on a song, it plays Not Like Us. Play Not Like Us all damn like Jesus. Nigga, I could be listening to gospel. Hit next. They not like us. They not like us. Like, what the? Then there's a point. No, actually, after you skip Not Like Us, they play this song. 100%. I don't know if they got the same algorithm. There are certain songs. Like, recently, they've been playing No Flock. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. Okay. Like, this morning, I'm in the shower. I'm playing I Hate Youngboy because I'm like, I need energy today. I'm like, yo, you know, Youngboy walking around mad. He going to give me the energy I need. Look. So I'm playing this. Cool. This is Spotify. All right. I'm going to hit pause. So I hit pause, right? So this is NBA Youngboy. Now, I'm going to hit next. Now, it might not work right now because maybe somebody at Spotify like, change this algorithm real quick. But usually after no matter what happens, when I hit skip, when I hit just next song, someone just goes next song. Now, I don't have a playlist. I don't have a plain order. So this is going to be Spotify recommending me songs based on whatever algorithm. Let's see how this shit going to go. Look. So I'm gonna hit play back again on I Hate Youngboy, and I'm gonna switch it like 13 seconds in. Okay. I'm just hit skip. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. I'm in the Youngboy list because I looked up Youngboy today. Okay, it played another Youngboy song. Let me see. For whatever reason, I was listening to Drake and Party Next Door preach. I'll play this. So this is on my random search history. Let me see what happens. I feel like now that I'm doing it, it's not going to happen. If Not Like Us comes on, like, I'm done. Okay, going bad. That's random. Euphoria just pops on. Okay. Rihanna Work. Okay. It's been playing a lot of Kodak for me, and I haven't been looking up Kodak. I'm wondering what that's about. Like, it's been playing No Flocking a lot for me. Okay, You My Everything. All right, this is the most skips I've gotten without getting Not Like Us in like at least 2 months. Kanye, Stretch My Hands in the Morning. Down Below, Your Mind Still, She Will, Legend. Okay, this is kind of look like it's going on my type of algorithm. Maybe, am I listening to Not Like Us that much? Is something going on? I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, we got to use shared experiences. It's either I'm listening to the song that much, so when it recommends it, it's just recommending it saying, nigga, you've been playing it. Or I've just seen at times I'm just hitting next and it's just always Not Like Us. You get what I'm saying? So it's the first time it hasn't. Let me see how long until it gives me Not Like Us. Gold Roses, I've been playing that. DNF, Bound 2, Act 2, another Kodak joint. Flip the Switch. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna play another song. See, the way how you reset it, you go into Spotify's algorithm when you play one song, but then rather than search another song, you just say next, and Spotify uses their algorithm to find the song that you would most likely want to hear. Okay. No. I'm gonna play Aha by Dirk. Let's do that. Aha by Dirk. I don't know if it matters how much of the song you listen to. If you listen to like maybe a little bit of like, let's not play nothing drill type song because he's skipping it too quick. So let's give him a different genre or a different type of song. Or let's not give him another little Dirk song because he skipped it in the first 10 minutes. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out the science behind it, but I don't know if it's just me. There's certain songs, they suggest like a motherfucker. And this Big X the Plug, never heard of this nigga a day in my life. Like, no disrespect. And I ain't gonna lie, I love the song. they suggested it so much to me. I love this shit. This right here. Yeah, this shit. I think so. Yeah. Hold on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm from Texas, where we should ride swangers and put diamonds in our.
This shit's a year old. I didn't even know it was a year old, but it's just fire. But they be suggesting that shit a lot to me. Everything I'm saying is more. Hey, yo, bad play. Look, this is him. This is him. Yep, this is exactly what happened. No, they suggest this song. This is the song they suggest. This song. Yes, I told you. Is that a new one? Yes, that's the song they Yo, I never heard of this guy until Spotify suggested this about 1,000 times to me. Let me look at it. Is this new? Oh, it came out 4 months ago. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my Spotify. They've been suggesting this shit like it's going out of style, bro. Okay, all right. Let me keep going. Let's keep going. Next song. Rumors. Okay, they're keeping it with Lil Durk. Casey Talk. Maybe it's just me. Yeah. Oh, shit. This Big Plug guy again, Levels. First Day Out, Hotel Lobby. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's the Boss Man D-Lo nigga. This just fire. Lil Durk and Vaughn. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time it ain't suggest Not Like Us. I'm gonna be honest. Because every time I play music in the shower, that's probably why my phone be fucking up. So I bring my phone in the shower, I just start playing a song, right? And usually when it's about to go to the next song, sometimes I'll change it or sometimes I just let it go. And it's always Not Like Us. I don't know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But whatever. It didn't pan out when I tried to do it live. All right. But yeah, no, I like this Boss Man D-Lo nigga.
I like cash talk. Baby diamonds hitting, turn the flash off.
Where are you from? Where's this guy from? Boss Man D-Lo. You think Spotify's trolling me? I don't know, man. Does it happen to y'all too? Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm not making this up. Y'all gonna say I'm making it up. I'm not making it up. Okay. Did y'all see this? Supposedly, yo, in life, don't it just, women have it so easy, bro. Remember the chick who basically told the cops that her boyfriend who was in the NBA on the Rockets beat her ass, and I think he got dropped. I haven't heard about this nigga since. His name was Kevin Porter Jr., right? Is he still even in the league? Wasn't it this nigga right here? Let me click on him. Yeah. Oh, he not even on the Rockets no more. He's on the Clippers now. Basically, there was something that came out, Kevin Porter Jr. He used to date this girl that's also a basketball player. Her name was, what's her name? Chris Gons, whatever this is, all right? She claimed she had a fractured neck, a fractured back. She basically said, my neck, my back, this nigga beat my ass. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You see all these goddamn Chanel presidents under this goddamn tree? She's in the WNBA. She make about $40,000 a year. Now, I'm exaggerating, but you know these NBA players basically make like Taco Bell money, right? He had that contract. Anyway, after that happened, sponsors dipped from this nigga left, right, and center. And after she seen that the money was leaving, because at first she defended him. So she told the cops that he beat her ass. Then, I don't know if she came to her senses, but she was like, nah, it wasn't really like that. You know what I mean? You know one of them ones? Like how the girl was basically telling the cops that Javante Davis punched her in the eye. And then later when she realized, oh yeah, that means the money's done. She was like, nah. Like, actually, he ain't do nothing to me. You know what I mean? So she tried to like wheel it back, but they're done with this nigga, okay? The Rockets got rid of him. They not fucking with him. I think he got suspended for all that type of... Like, basically, he's out of here, right? When she seen the money slow up, she looked left, looked right, and got the fuck on out of there. Now, she got herself a better baller. You feel me? She got Jaylen Brown. By the way, let me look at this Kevin Porter Jr. salary. Let me look at his salary. You know me, I'm a pocket watcher. And sorry for sounding so vain, but come on. Yeah, this nigga had like a $15 million contract. Anyway, Jaylen Brown, who was just the finals MVP. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, upgrade that shit. You feel me? So she got with this nigga, and they're the new couple. You know what I mean? Again, a bad bitch is a cheat code for them. You know what I mean? They get to date just millionaire after millionaire. Sometimes as a dude, you don't get that many luxuries to keep jumping from successful person to successful person. It don't happen like that. Anyway, recently they were spotted at courtside. And they were there with Angel Reese watching Bronny. Now, the whole time this morning, I'm actually taking a shit while I'm doing this. Yeah, I was doing research. I'm taking a shit. Don't judge me, right? The whole time I'm like, yo, where's the audio? Because everybody's saying he said some shit about Bronny. There's no audio. Niggas is lip reading. Like, I guess they followed his lip movement. Apparently, he said, I don't think Bronny's he's talking to his new girl, which is this Curse Gunzurid, whatever. He's telling her, Bronny ain't a pro. And then I think either Angel Reese or he says, yo, I think that nigga gonna end up in the D-League or something like that. That's been like a big thing. Because I think, hold on. Yeah, let me see if I can find the video. Yeah, this is a video. There's no audio on it. Like, niggas is lip reading. Look. It says, I don't think Bronny's a pro. Like, there's one that kind of tries to get some audio out of it and tries to put some subtitles. So it says, I don't think Bronny is a pro. His girl says, I think he'll be on a G League team for sure. Then Jaylen Brown says, I hope so. But because of his name, obviously, James, LeBron's son, he's going to be with the Lakers. Now, I forgot who reps Jaylen Brown. Isn't his? I thought Jaylen Brown was on like Rock Nation or some shit like that. Rock Nation. Isn't he? Was he on Rock Nation Sports or am I tripping? No, he was on Donda Sports. Right? Is he still on Donda Sports? Jaylen Brown, Donda Sports. Did he leave? Oh, he did leave. He did leave Donda Sports. Oh. He better be happy that he not repped by motherfucking one of LeBron James' like high school homies, like Rich Paul or something like that. They would have made sure this nigga would be playing basketball in Lithuania. Talking about LeBron's kid like that. Talking about you don't think he's a goddamn pro. Now, in reality, I gotta be honest. Bronny is goddamn terrible. Like, I mean, terrible. Like, he don't even look like he belong on the court. He don't even look like he belong courtside. Like, we're kind of seeing it. And by the way, it feels like it's a lot of pressure for him. But maybe LeBron should have just co-signed for him to get a job as like a trainer, like in the back or something. You know what I mean? Like, that nigga Bronny, it is. Look at this, bro. You want to see Bronny highlight tape? Y'all got to see some of this shit. It's airball. Now, I'm still not saying LeBron did anything that's wrong. You get what I'm saying? There's another one. Look. Okay, he got to a spot. He's still shooting like he's shooting in the driveway, just shouting out Kobe. Like you could tell, like he's just enjoying his dream at this point. But the reality of it is that LeBron James fucked up his kid's future potentially being a pro. You thrust him into the spotlight, clip his development, and one of the biggest things, which honestly is a thing, Bronny's being compared to you. Man, Bronny's a midget compared to his daddy. At least if all the height shit is right. I think the reason why Bronny is probably not going to be in the league, or he's just not going to succeed as LeBron did, he don't got LeBron's DNA. I'm sorry, he don't got it. I'm sorry, he don't have it. LeBron is a 6'9" gargoyle who looked like his fucking muscle could take in more oxygen and blood than the regular human. He was jumping from the three-point line since day one. Bronny looks like he could be my DoorDash driver. No disrespect to him. Okay? We got to call a spade a spade. And by the way, I do like Bronny as a person, but when we start talking about professional sports, stop with this he's 19 shit. I seen LeBron play in high school at 17, and that nigga looked like a grown-ass man. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. Again, LeBron's genetics, it ain't transfer like that. And also, I was having this argument. Y'all can say I don't really know too much about basketball, so you can say, you're completely bullshitting, or maybe I got a point. I think LeBron was pure physical prowess, and then he got IQ and skill later. Not saying he didn't have no skill, but when he came in the league, he was the change in the league that you needed to have these hybrid guard and forward that are between 6'7" and 6'10", who could dunk on everybody, got a post game, and shoot threes. The gargoyle looking niggas, the Paul Georges of this world, the KD fits into that mix. That's the mold that changed them for our basketball. These little midget ass niggas, Chris Paul, even respectfully, my favorite basketball player of all time, Allen Iverson, them niggas, they'll be getting their shit swatted like Trae Young. Get that the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, the hell? Like, these days, you kind of got to, like, once I knew Bronny wasn't going to do shit, the moment I realized he wasn't, like, 6'7". I'm like, wait, he not 6'7"? I know y'all niggas about to say he about to catch a growth spurt. No, he ain't. Stop it, man. No, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? No, he ain't. So, once you don't have somebody like this, and this is what I'm going to say, here's the change. LeBron James' son was probably almost like even his upbringing oh, you're supposed to be like LeBron, be like your dad. He ain't nothing like his dad because he's a one guard, or he got the height and like whatever of a one guard. You could call him a two guard, but he's not LeBron who could play the four. So LeBron's skills and what LeBron could do and how LeBron could affect the defense, obviously IQ would come over time. Bronny can't do. Ain't nobody looking at LeBron that say if he get 2 steps, he's dunking. That's what niggas used to look at LeBron and say. Yo, if he get 2 steps, he's unstoppable freight train that's dunking. You don't want to be in that fucking poster. That's not Bronny. Okay? Now, for example, Steph Curry's son. 100% this thing gonna be a star in the league. I'm calling it from your baby. Steph Curry, the nigga name is Cannon. He named that nigga Cannon for a fucking reason, okay? Steph Curry's game ain't never been rooted around having, like, being 6'5", being buff as hell. It's all about skill. So I think it'll work for his son. LeBron's sons ain't him. I don't know how this freak of nature, LeBron James, would genetically won the lottery to look like that, to have that durability, to be able to do that instantly. Like, he was pretty much the most... You ever play with Cavs LeBron? Like, you ever play with them classic teams, Cavs LeBron? The nigga's a 99 because he's the fastest nigga on the court. The nigga jump out the gym. He's blocking. He's grabbing shit from the backboard. This nigga is like an athletic freakazoid. So, again, when your kids ain't athletic freakazoids and they now need other skills, hey, I think it's a coin flip. And I think right now, because LeBron forced his son to jump to the league that quick, the skills that he needs, especially with his build, I don't think he got it, and I don't think nobody gonna have patience for him to work it out while he's in the league. So, what are we gonna get? Somebody say his wife is short. Well, was LeBron James' father short too? Like, how about LeBron James' father and mom? Who's tall there? Because LeBron James came out like a fucking freakazoid. Is LeBron James' father tall? Yo, Cannon, 100% star. This nigga is going to be a star. Guaranteed. 100%. Because his game is going to be based on purely like finesse and skill. LeBron James' game is based on pure physicality, nigga. Especially in the prime of his career. Now he just kind of does this one goofy move and shoots threes. But his game is kind of pure physicality. That's why he went to another level once he started learning how to post up and really get, like, he could kill you on all 3 levels. Like, now, granted, I don't think Bronny's airbone these shots because he's trash. By the way, I think in the combine, he pretty much hit like all of his shots. Like, he was good, but he's playing in front of people. There's so much pressure on him. He's playing people. And by the way, here's the thing too with Ronnie. I know some of y'all keep saying he's 19. Apparently, these bum ass niggas he's playing against, they won't ever play in the NBA. Nigga, I thought for the longest these were NBA players. They're like, nah, these niggas is like YMCA niggas, man. Like, yo, these niggas is trash too. So it's like, yo, if Ronnie can't violate the trash niggas, what are we doing? Bruv. Yo, these are like Amazon truck drivers and shit like that. That's here. Like, all right, yo, listen, yeah, I just clocked out of Amazon. Let me go pick up my Lakers Summer League outfit. Yeah, these niggas are supposed to be ass. Nigga, you supposed to be dropping 30 on these hoe ass niggas. Oh, somebody says, oh, that nigga gonna be 5'9" max? Yeah. The only thing that could keep Steph Curry's kid out of the league is if he's not like, if he's over 6'2", he's in the league. Facts. If he's like 5'9", yeah, nah, get out of here. Bro, I'm telling you, man, some of these niggas, like some of these niggas Bronny playing against, bro, they won't even get picked at a pickup game at the YMCA, my nigga.
The foul, Henson knocked to the deck.
Let me see how his stats been. Versus the Celtics, 2 points, 3 rebounds. You know when What the fuck? You know I knew, like, yo, Bronny might be in for a tough time. So I'm following some of these sport pages. I think it was like Ball is Life. There was like, yo, amazing highlight from Bronny. The nigga was playing help defense, gang. I thought it was going to be a dunk, throw it off the backboard, slam, like one of them like LeBron shits, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit, like father, like son. Bruh, the nigga was playing help defense. I'm like, yo, this a highlight? Nigga, how is this a highlight? Yo, it's the first time ever, nigga. It's, you know what's crazy? With Bronny, we figuring out that niggas should have gave, what's that nigga name? LeVar Ball. Yeah, they should have gave some more respect to LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball actually had hoopers. When he was popping shit, he had hoopers in the fam, nigga. He used to tell you how he had some kind of Hitler-like regime. He's like, yo, he said when they lose the game, that nigga had to come home and shoot 500 jump shots before he could come in the house. Yeah. Yeah. He had hoopers. Yo, they said this nigga missed all 15 three-pointers, nigga. He's been 0 of 15. He's missed every shot from the three-point line this in the not regular season, in the summer league. Okay, he finally made a shot right here. Here we go. Bro, they got, yo, the way they cheering for that weak-ass basket, it's like he's a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, yo, they're looking at him like he's a Make-A-Wish kid out there. Like, yo, hey, Hercules. Like, what's going on? Look at these stats. 4 points, 2 assists. Like 2 of 9, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line. 3 points, 3 blocks. I remember niggas say, yo, he got 3 blocks. One other nigga gonna tell me, yo, when you watch Bronny, he's just out there resting on offense because his thing is defense. I'm like, so he a Patrick Beverly type nigga? What are we doing? 8 points, 2 steals, 3 of 14. Yo, if this was 2K, Bronny would have graded out. I'm sorry, bro. You would have graded out. Oh, my God. This nigga done graded out of the fucking My Career game. What the hell? What in the fuck? This nigga done graded out, bro. Somebody said Bronny would 4-0 act. You're right. But would he 4-0 this nigga, Kion Anthony? And your daddy better than his daddy. But this nigga like he hooping. Actually, let me stop it. You know what I realized? I realized another thing. Pages like this, and I like this page. I do like them, so I'm not criticizing like that. Like Ball is Life. Y'all are the problems. Y'all, yo, the way y'all put up some of these niggas' highlights, we be thinking they really ready for the league, my nigga. Like, they'll be like, yo, Kion Anthony drops 40. And it's just like, oh, shit. Oh. Like, bro, these niggas they're playing against are garbage. Like, yo, I remember when they used to show Bronny highlights, you're like, oh my God. Bruh, these pages be just showing it for the clout. Like, these niggas not playing versus, yo, they playing versus niggas who barely even got socks. Bro, they playing with shoes with no socks. They're not playing versus real hoopers. And then they'll put it on these pages, but we get so hyped. Oh, shit, Bronny cooking up. Till they get to the league, that was professionals. You'll be like, why does he look like this? These pages, look how good Carmelo Anthony's son look. I ain't gonna say he not good, but look, nigga, he's probably playing versus the bums of the bums. Look at this shit. Man, this is why college is important. If you watch these pages, you would think that this is D1, like, high-level competition they playing against. Nigga, they're playing pickup ball, nigga. The mere fact this nigga is playing on a team called Team Mellow, nigga, His father just created a team and put some bums around him that he could feel good by dunking on these whole ass niggas. These niggas he's playing against is trash. I'm not saying he's trash, but he's playing against trash niggas. You can't really see until they go to college. This is why they gotta go back, start going back to college. These little AAU teams, these weird leagues they're playing in, there ain't no competition. First of all, half of these niggas won the genetic lottery. How tall is this nigga? This nigga look like he's 6'5" already. Nigga, if you're 6'5" and everybody else is like 5'8", of course you're supposed to violate. These niggas not even pros. They get to college and then all of a sudden it's not translating and we looking like. Then they're like, nah. Like, you know what they said with Bronny? Yeah, nah, I ain't translating college, but he gonna translate in the pros. Nigga, make that make sense. Make this make sense, nigga. Man, what I'm saying, fuck all this AAU shit, nigga. We gotta see these niggas in organized ball, man. Fuck all that AAU shit, man. These travel teams, all that bullshit. Nigga, we want to see these niggas in organized ball to see if they could really play, bro. Because all I keep seeing is highlight tapes and these niggas turn out to be duds. Like, put it like this, nigga. I don't know who this nigga is. Is this nigga right here? I've been watching this nigga highlights for so long. I'm wondering why he not in the league. But I guarantee a real NBA player would give him the beats. No disrespect to him. This nigga right here, nigga, I've been watching. I don't know if you go to follow this page. This nigga right here look like he's nicer than 80% of the NBA. But why does he have a regular job? Why he ain't in the, you know why? Because, nigga, it's difference between that and being a professional basketball player, nigga. Look, I've been watching this nigga 1v1 everybody in the motherfucking world. Like, he's killing them, too. Look, oh my God. Oh my God. I was looking at this, I'm like, why isn't he in the league? So anyway, all I'm saying is that I think pages like this bamboozled me because I thought Bronny was a star. And now when I'm seeing him in the league, I'm like, damn, maybe he should have been the water boy. I'm not hating, I'm just telling the truth. And when he do start playing better, I hear this Bryce nigga nice though, but ain't he 14? Nigga, he playing against 10-year-olds. So we gotta wait. Is this Bryce? Like, play this. Bro, this is a little kid right here, man. You think a grown-ass man in the NBA gonna let you do that, nigga? Look at this nigga. Bro, this nigga ain't hit puberty yet. That's what we gotta realize. So it's like when people be like, yo, nah, no, Bryce is gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one of what? Throw these niggas in college and let them, I want to see them go crazy in college. Drop 20 in college. D1 school, bring them to like the Final Four or some shit. All right, you gonna be nice. And I'm not no hater. Y'all might think I'm a hater. I'm actually advocating for these kids to go back to college. Or to go to, like, you know, we need them in college ball. All they show is like a bunch of NBA players' kids looking amazing versus like a bunch of people who ain't gonna go to the league. Anyway, all right, man, I'm done with basketball. That's my expert take. I'm the new Stephen A. Smith, man. Yo, they got this one meme. I ain't even gonna hold you. Bronny, if you see this, bro, I'm not even making fun of you like that, bro. I'm just keeping it true. Trust me, you're gonna hear words from Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. Bronny was on a poster. This shit was crazy. Y'all gotta see this shit right here. So Bronny got posterized. His facial expression is hilarious. Wait, where's it at? Bronny dunked, like somebody dunked on him. Wait, where the fuck is it? You gotta see this nigga facial expression. Damn. Is it this? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get it. He's 19. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, bro. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I am sorry. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not fair. That's not fair right there. That's not fair. Yo, chat. So what's the synopsis, man? Is Bronny? Y'all think Bronny gonna be better than LaMelo Ball or nah? Because I remember there was a time niggas was acting like LaMelo wasn't him. Till he showed y'all he him. How am I bullying a 19-year-old? The nigga's a professional basketball player. It's not like I'm talking about him when he's in college or like when he's in high school balling. Yeah. Anyway. I think another thing that LaMelo Ball and like them Ball brothers benefited from, I think their father used to just put them against grown ass niggas. So it's like when you have to play against grown ass niggas, you got to get your those reps are probably valuable for you to get your skill up. All right, man, I'm done talking basketball. I think. Oh, Skip Bayless is before I'm done with sports. Skip Bayless is leaving Undisputed, man. Yo, Skip, I ain't gonna lie to you, Crody. Bro, you should have swallowed your pride, gang. Like, you need a Shannon Sharp. This is a bad look. It's a bad look. At this point, which I just don't think it will happen because I don't think Stephen A. Smith needs you. The best thing would be for you to go reunite with him, and that would kind of make it lit, but I don't think they're going to give you Stephen A. Smith money. You know why? Stephen A. Smith's the guy now, and he does 20 different things. He has a podcast. He's traveling from place to place, he's all over the place like bird shit. So Stephen A. Smith, who's rumored to supposedly get he's working on a deal that's worth like $90 million. Stephen A. Smith, million. Let me see. Yeah, he's supposed to allegedly get up to $125 million. Right? It's going to be a contract that he was going to get 25. This was his counter offer. He wants $25 million a year, and I think he deserves every penny. Apparently, they offered him a 5-year, $18 million per year deal, which was $90 million. So they wanted to give him $90 million, $18 million a year. He wanted 25 for $125 million per year. Now, Stephen A. Skip Bayless, who is once his co-host on First Take, left ESPN and went to FS1 to really help build their network. And he's been a really integral. It was the reason I tuned into FS1, and I thought he did an amazing job of bringing someone who was going to be a good debate partner, which was obviously Shannon Sharp. They had an amazing show for a couple of years, and then it fell out, apparently because of a lot of disrespect. And also, according to the top-level executives, they felt that they didn't need Shannon Sharp. And they felt Skip was what Stephen A. Smith is. Stephen A. Smith is so, the thing with Skip Bayless, he's an antagonist. So he needs the good guy. So he could, I always say he could do a good job of building anybody that is a great personality because he's going to say all it takes to sound like the asshole. You're going to be blocking and defending them. You're going to sound like the good guy. People want to, it's like wrestling. People root for the good guy. They hate the bad guy, or they say they hate the bad guy, but they watch because the bad guy is bringing out whatever they like out of the good guy. Right? You know what I mean? So again, I do think he's tremendously talented, but he should have definitely not got rid of Shannon Sharp. And apparently they're saying he's going to be leaving his role as co-host of Undisputed at the network after 8 years. Now, recently, ever since Shannon Sharp left, it's been a weird show. I mean, he's been playing moderator on the damn show. I think they kicked the girl out of there. He's been playing moderator. His takes haven't been that strong because also he can't troll as much. Part of what he does, whether he does intentionally or not, is trolling a bit. He can't troll as much because he's surrounded himself. His new cast is just a bunch of pro athletes, and they're not going to entertain the trolling as a Shannon Sharp would, who also was a pro athlete, but he was like a lot more, charismatic in responding to shit. So again, when he starts trolling, they start breaking down basketball game. You know what I mean? Like a show with him and like Tim Legler would suck because Tim Legler is a great basketball mind. He's not going to go for the trolling. Like, all right, Shut the fuck up with that. This is what's really going on, right? Also, when I seen like actual basketball players on the program, he's definitely not casual. He's a analyst that can analyze any sport. I'm talking about Skip, but they talk basketball at a higher level. They talk X's and O's at times that I think he is even above where he's at with it. So it's just not that entertaining, and people don't really watch that much. So apparently he's leaving, and I'm wondering if he's gonna go. I'm wondering where his next move is gonna be. Now he had signed a 4-year, $32 million contract extension, so he was getting paid $8 million a year. If Stephen A. Smith is being offered 18, I think he's going to be leaving, trying to go get maybe 12 to 15, and I think he'll probably get that. I think he could return back to ESPN. If I'm Stephen A., I don't need to team up with him, though. If you ask me. Also, I don't know if ESPN feels like they need to get him, since that, or even if they're going to get him, it's probably going to be at a cheaper price because they got Shannon Sharp, and Shannon Sharp is kind of on a show with Stephen A. Smith. So really, when you look at it, do they really need Skip? Now, granted, they could kind of like, I don't know. Ratings, I think the ratings for First Take these days are just going to be what it is. Not a lot of people have cable these days. You could tell by even Stephen A. Smith Stephen A. Smith news show, it's more internet focused. So whatever First Take does now, I don't think any name will make it double the ratings. You know what I mean? I think it's just going to keep doing stagnant ratings until some other new thing starts, which I think is going to start via new medium. So I got to think about it like this. With Skip Bayless, shit, if I'm him, I don't know what you do. I guess you got to go back to ESPN. What would you do? I feel like Stephen A. Smith has a lot more opportunities. Like Stephen A. Smith could be teasing like, yo, I'm about to go do a late night show. You know, he's been getting into a lot of stuff about politics as well. He's been talking about dating. Looked like he want to be like some Arsenio Hall shit. I feel like he could do it. So I don't know what Skip's going to do. Without Skip, though, I think FS1 is cooked. So I don't know if they're about to change direction or what. Now, he did say before, in 2022, the first step towards death is retirement. And I don't think he's going to retire at all. I'm just wondering what his next move is going to be. Variety's also reporting it. Let me... shit, what the hell? Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, they haven't commented on it, but supposedly it's going to end. Yeah, end of an era, man. I still think he's a very talented person, but I do believe that with the onset of sports shows that are popped up online, people, like the people who used to go and watch Skip debate, I think a lot of them, they just watch Gilbert Arenas today. I think a lot of them are watching Pat McAfee today. I think some of the people who are in hip hop just go watch It Is What It Is today. I feel like online podcast type shows, some that are live and some that are not, has completely taken the place of what Skip used to do. And I think maybe, you know, he has to humble himself a bit because he has the biggest foothold in a market that is just not on the incline. It's actually on the decline. And that market is linear TV and syndication, which we're seeing a lot less impact of both of those. So, I don't know. We'll see, man. We will see. All right, chat. I actually do got to run. I got to run to go do this Sauce Walker interview. Y'all could hit me on my DM and tell me what the fuck I should be asking Sauce Walker about. But I got to go do the interview with him. And I can't say for sure if I'll be back on tonight. But I do know that I've avoided or have not avoided, but because I want to do a whole deep dive on it. the Eminem topics, I didn't get to the Eminem topics. So Eminem dissing Diddy, him commenting on Candace Owens and all the stuff, and also evaluating the album itself. The album is on pace to do 30 or 300,000, right about there, like 290. And hey, that's pretty decent numbers. That's pretty good numbers. It's still top 5 numbers of anybody that would drop in the genre of hip hop. So M is always the guy, still the guy. He once said that the album is better evaluated if you go in order. So sequentially does matter. You can't just pick out song per song. So we'll have a longer qualitative conversation about M, his career, some of the disses. Is he cloud chasing? Does he have a point? And what does this mean for him? By the way, Eminem is 50 plus. I think Eminem is like 50. How old is Eminem? I'm only mentioning his age because, it shows that, he's still super viable, 50 or not. He's one of those people that is kind of extending the range of hip hop. Anyway, chat, I'm getting out of here. I got to go do this interview. And once I'm done with that, I'll holler at y'all again, all right? Peace, chat. Oh, by the way, let me read a couple of donations. Phil Ugana. If you have a venture, just make sure you DM me. Or not DM me. Email me. I do have a business email. Nicole Harris says her dad played for the NBA. Angel and her always together in G Herbo. Angel Reese and her always together in G Herbo's truck. Oh, shit. Is G Herbo, is he still with the Taina girl? Or are you allowed to, have a side chick on some Adam shit? Caleb Hill, thank you for the 2. Says, one nigga said Ice Spice's new name is Thin Ice. Hilarious. Justin Clark, thank you for the 20. Says, Ice Spice looking like the minute. Okay, I read that already. And Frank says, Drake is definitely doing the mogul stuff. Don't forget he's a TV producer. He produced Euphoria about teenagers having sex. Frank, you being slick there. Floyd Mayweather, thank you for the 5. Says, what they caught Jaylen Brown pillow talking about Bronny, nasty work. Well, I don't think it's nasty work. Everybody think like that about him. Now, I don't think he wanted it to be public because he wasn't trying to hate or put a narrative, but that's what a nigga really think, right? Somebody said they're for sure paying Ply. You think Ply's getting paid by the Democrats? And Callie Bree says Ply has been smoking crack with Hunter Biden. Thunderclap says when we get in a Cash Cobain interview on Off the Record, I would interview him. Puerto Rican kid, he says, you run my videos, Benny Butcher on J. Cole backing out the beef, He says, hit my IG, same name, let's work. Okay, brother. Smokey Boats, he says, what? So Cali Breeze, that shit was not specific. It said people of color meant minorities all through that shit. What are you talking about? Oh, y'all were arguing in donations at each other? Oh, because I guess Calibri says Trump was the only president that offered a plan specifically for black people. The platinum plan was for us. Put some respect on the name. And then Smokey Boat says that shit wasn't specific. It said people of color and minorities all through that shit. Calibri then responded back by saying, don't you call yourself a person of color anyway? And Northside Capo says all the disses came out on Interscope, not PG Lang. Now they're PG Lang. PG Lang owns the masters, which Kendrick owns PG Lang. It's distributed through Interscope. You have to realize when you have a label, you still need distribution, and distributors are like one of the. It's actually that's much more rarer than a label. People make labels all the time, not people making distribution hubs. So again, even if you have an independent record label, you need to distribute it through something, and that could even be through TuneCore. But usually, you want more unilateral control of your product, which this is why you would go through a major who already has a lot more relationships. You get what I mean? And this is why Sony Red used to be the thing when people used to be independent, but say they're distributing through Sony Red. Sony Red is a distribution label. Go to Blood says, funniest motherfucker in this platform, he cooking. What was I saying? Somebody said, we want to know why he looked like that. Pizzagate. What was Pizzagate? Somebody said, how do you feel about Trump saying he'll be a dictator? They got a video of him saying that. I think he did say he's going to be a dictator on day one. Let's be clear, man. Trump ain't be no goddamn dictator. Like, listen, 4 more years of Trump or Biden, it really doesn't matter. There's going to be a new president after that. Life will go on, right? I don't think nobody's ever going to turn this into like a full dictatorship. But I get the fear. And obviously, I think Trump, a lot of times, that nigga think he's a comedian. He's an entertainer. But, when you're the president, when you say certain stuff, those words are very triggering. You shouldn't be even playing around with dictator stuff. So I agree with you on that. All right, people, let me go do this interview, and I'll be back later, man. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all for watching tonight or today. I know some of y'all was watching last night and watched today. Appreciate y'all. Be back.